It's charm chat time. Who's ready for a sewer party? I know I am. It's time for another charm chat. We're going to be talking about episodes 19 and 20 of season 1 to see if they cast a magical spell. Which means we only have 2 episodes left. What a season it's been. I'm just trying to add in Shelley. We have no requests.
Yay.
There you are.
Hello. You okay?
Hi. Yeah, good. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad.
Welcome. We're back in Charmed Land.
Yeah, into the sewers we go.
Into the sewers. Come on, let's throw some pipes around.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Dangerous down there. Did you see him here? Okay, yeah?
Yeah, you're crystal clear.
Yeah.
There's no glowing.
Well,
there's
yes.
no pixelating. Yeah. The magic of the internet.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, the magic of good husbands and friends who know how to fix the internet.
Hi everyone. Hi Melina.
Hiya.
Hi Sharon. So yeah, here we are again, Charm Chat.
Yeah.
But before we get into the Charmed Chat, something quite important is happening tomorrow, I think. Yes.
Yes.
Happy birthday for tomorrow, Shelley.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. I'm 21, you know.
Yeah. Forever 21.
Always 21.
Yeah. And I'm hoping that something may have arrived for you in the post.
You said, watch out for something. So something came. You said, don't open it until the chat.
Yeah. So it is, it's safe. It is.
It is.
It's not NSFW. It is ISFW.
It's not going to get us thrown off the internet.
No.
So Heather's kindly, knifed it for me because he said you can't be doing that on an Instagram live because...
Yeah, it takes too long.
Yeah, well, I think he was just thinking I'm very dangerous.
Oh.
Okay.
That will get us kicked off Instagram. Shelley wielding a knife.
Oh, Shelley, your books are the right way round.
Oh, were they?
Don't ask me what I've done there.
Yeah.
So should I open this then?
Go on then.
Okie dokie.
Let's see what you got.
Here we go. This is from Joshy. Oh my god. Did you see? Ding dong. That's so funny.
Wait, does that mean that your point horror sign's the opposite way around?
Yeah. So I've put the letters the other way around, yeah.
That's so clever.
I've got a brain sometimes.
Yeah, clever Shelley.
Look at these though. Oh, there
Ding
we go.
dong.
Oh my god, I love that, Josh.
And he's wearing a t-shirt.
That's so Shelley.
Yeah.
Oh, Josh, thank you. That's so good.
My pleasure.
I love that so much.
I just thought we had to, never ever forget Ding Dong, basically. So there you go. And he looks so beautiful.
Oh, he does.
Season 1 Leo, just beautiful. Surfer.
I can go by my bedside table.
I was going to say, where is it going to go?
There we go.
Next to the toilet. No.
Thanks so much. I love it. Oh, can't stop looking at him. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Josh.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thanks, guys, in the chat as well. 21, as I said.
Yeah, forever young.
Oh, right. I'm going to put this right in front of me. Right, awesome. The whole chat. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Don't get too distracted, though.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yes. Pay attention. Yeah.
Ding dong.
Ding dong. Yeah. Right, anyway, moving on.
Oh, thanks, Josh. Oh, I really appreciate that. Thank you.
That's my absolute pleasure. I had so much fun doing it. I was like, this is stupid, but that's just...
No, but yeah. I love stupid. Oh, Matthew says I should put it on a shelf by a little toolbox.
Yes.
Oh, good idea.
It's a great idea. I love it.
Yeah, I love that.
Next
Oh,
to like glowing blue orb. Oh,
oh,
like that.
yeah. Yeah. Like it.
Yeah.
That's gonna happen. Oh, oh, I love that.
So anyway, Charmed.
Yes.
Yes. For those joining us for the first time, every month we're chatting about Charmed from the very beginning. Charmed is the 90s TV series that ran from 1998 until 2006, and it follows three sister witches, Prue, Piper, and Phoebe, as they as they juggle
Jug, 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 jug. Oh no, that's Chug. Ignore me.
as they chug their
My
personal
age.
lives. Yeah, lots of drinking on this show. As they juggle their personal lives with meddlesome demons.
Yeah.
Last month, we discussed episodes 17 and 18 of the show's first season. And if you want to watch me and Shelley completely losing our cool and cackling like witches, then
Oh
you
god.
can find that chat on either of our profiles.
Do you know what? Every time, like, I haven't I've had a bad few weeks where I've like watched that clip and it's like cheered me up instantly.
I've done the exact same thing.
Honestly. Oh
It's so
dear.
good.
Oh, so funny.
So this month we'll be chatting about episodes 19 and 20, which means we only have two episodes left. Two
Can't
episodes.
believe
And then
it.
season one is done.
Oh my gosh.
I'm really sad actually,
I'm
because
sad.
season one has such its own vibe compared to the rest of the
Yeah.
show that it's been so
Yeah.
nice to go back and just remember that the show used to be the way it has been in season one.
Yeah, because obviously at the stage of season one, they don't know if they're gonna what the future holds, if they're gonna get more or what. I
Yeah,
find that a lot with a lot of shows, don't you? It's just so special when you go back,
yeah,
just watch where it all
exactly.
started.
Yeah, and you see them where, you see them discovering things for the first time and
Yeah,
they're kind of learning as they are learning as well.
yeah,
Yeah, it's been good. It's been really good.
yeah.
So we'll be breaking down each episode into various categories, including mythology, the sister bomb, the demon of the week, sign of the times, all those sorts of things.
Mm.
So please, as ever, drop your comments in the chat. We love to hear what you've thought of the episodes as well.
Yeah, and I haven't
Um,
frozen them this time. I've not touched
ah,
anything.
Amazing. It's going too well.
I know, I know. What's gonna happen?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. um, Sharon says I watched until the end of the season as it's leaving Prime later this month. Oh,
Oh no.
okay. I wonder
Oh,
if it's jumping onto another platform.
yeah, maybe. But was looking early, and you can get the DVDs quite cheap, really.
Yeah.
So I was pondering like, oh, because I only bought the season one Blu-ray, so I'm like pondering, should I get the DVDs or should I splurge and get all of them on
The high
Blu-ray?
def. Yeah. I think you can get a lot of the the DVDs like in secondhand shops like
Yeah,
CEX and stuff like that.
yeah, like quite cheap. And as
Um,
Matthew just said, the library as well, maybe. I don't
yeah.
know. Yeah,
Ours has the whole series. That's amazing.
yeah. Wow,
Whoa.
I love that.
See, everyone loves Charmed.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been almost 20 years, but people still love it.
I love your hat, by the way. Is it say? I've just noticed what
Oh,
it
thank
says.
you.
Unreliable narrator. I
Yeah.
love that.
I wore it to my partner's parents' house a few months ago, and my partner's dad was like, I'm not sure that's a good thing, is it? And I was a bit like, well,
Oh, I love an unreliable narrator.
yeah.
Yeah.
But who's the one being unreliable? Is it me or you? That's the
Wow,
question.
that's it. You'll
Yeah.
never know.
Is it a warning or is it detecting something?
See, so many possibilities.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right, so should we kick off the chat for season one,
Yeah.
episode 19,
Yes, please.
titled Out of Sight? But I remember it in the UK being called Blindsided. I think that we got a
Oh,
different
yeah.
title.
I was going to say, I think it was in Australia and the UK for
Right.
some reason that it was called Blindsided and it still stayed that way.
Yeah, it's crazy. And yeah,
Yeah.
but now it's everywhere else it's called Out of Sight. So
Yeah.
that's what we'll call it for now.
Yeah.
So the sisters attempt to rescue a young boy from sewer-dwelling monsters that steal children's sight. Meanwhile, a journalist witnesses Prue using her powers and threatens to write a story about it and expose the sisters. And Piper isn't sure if she's ready to take the next step with Josh.
Dum dum dum.
Poor old Josh.
No, he's not Leo though.
I know, he's not Leo, is he?
No.
He's a lovely guy, but he's no angel.
No. No.
Let's start with Demon of the Week.
Yeah.
We have Uncle Fester-like in appearance, Grimlox.
I wrote in my notes, they are a demonic right said Fred.
They are a demonic right said Fred.
I'm too sexy with my swirling eyes. That funny looking.
That song used to make me blush when I was a kid because it was always a bit like,
it was like, ooh.
Can't say that.
Yeah.
Right said Fred.
I know. And there was that one, and then that. Do you remember that "Colour Me Bad" song? I wanna sex you up.
Oh my god. That's what's going to get us kicked off Instagram.
I know, sorry. My singing was like... but yeah.
Nothing to do with the lyrics.
And that song used to be like... Oh,
yeah. Yeah. They have very cool eyes. They have swirling, whirling, sort of pink, very nice pink eyes, which I found very alluring, actually.
Yeah.
They steal the sight of innocent children in order to see the auras of good people whose energy they then steal to live off of.
Yeah.
As Phoebe says, they're like hitmen for the dark side.
Yeah.
And as Prue says, a demon who steals kids, does it get any worse? Because they kidnap the kids, obviously.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And I was looking through my Book of Shadows replica, and the Grimlocks have the dubious honour of being actually the first entry in the section on demons. So you have you have the demons page there.
Yeah.
And then on the other side you have the Grimlocks.
Oh, Grimlocks, yeah. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. So even if they're not the first demons that the sisters encountered, they are the first demons in the book.
Yeah. Ah. It took the sisters long enough to find out.
I know.
What they were.
I know. It even says with whirling red eyes, but clearly Piper wasn't paying attention that day.
No.
Or was it Piper or Phoebe looking through the book?
I think it was Piper, because doesn't she say, I think I wrote it down as one of the things, doesn't she say, like, she's seen, I can't find it now, I'll find it in a bit, but she's looked through all these demons with, like, different eyes, 4 eyes, like...
Eyes that grow legs.
Yeah, eyes that grow legs. she can't find the Grimlocks.
To be honest, there is so much stuff in this book. It would be such a pain. It's not like browsing the internet and doing a like search and find.
Whirling red eyes, right said Fred.
There's just so much stuff in here. So what did you think of the Grimlocks as our Demon of the Week? Did you like their sort of their MO, as you might call it?
You know what? I think they were actually pretty scary, because even like that scene where, because they didn't, and obviously they went after the kids, but even the scene when they're like hiding in like the sewer bit, looking over a bit like, you know, Pennywise, like they just like go for that bloke, which I didn't know why they went for him, but they can just get anyone at any point just by, you know, strangling them because of their auras. And I was like, this is actually really scary.
Yeah.
I thought they were really scary.
And I feel like the choking special effect was actually really quite creepy.
Yeah, it was intense.
Really intense. Really it starts out gold and then turns red and kind of seems to crush their neck. It was really quite horrible.
And I take it that they only went after people with golden auras. So with golden obviously being good aura. Yeah. But yeah, I thought they were pretty scary. And especially the way they just pretended to be a cat. And like lured the little boy, and they're like, meow.
And there is like, when the boy first runs into that little tree area to chase the ball, you can see the Grimlock hiding in the trees, and actually it is a
Yes.
bit
Oh, it's a
spooky.
bit creepy.
Yeah, like
I
dirty
mean,
old man in the
it would
trees.
it would get I was going to say that it would get me just like the cat noise. I'd be like, oh, pretty cat.
Yeah,
But like, yeah, so I think they were scary in the way they just take the boy as well, like,
yeah,
and then what they do to him, like just taking his eyes, and you can just feel his pain when he's going,
yeah,
"Mom," and oh dear, yeah,
yeah.
just oh, the whole thing. It was scary. I
They
was
were
scared.
creepy. They were really
Yeah.
creepy. I did feel like one of them was creepier than the other one. Like
I
one of
couldn't
them
tell the
seemed,
difference.
well, one of them was maybe a bit thinner or like less, I don't know. And
Oh
he was quite
yeah.
creepy, and the other one was a bit more like theatrically playing up the demon thing. So when they were in the sewer,
Okay,
when they went
yeah.
back into hiding in the sewer, he was kind of like doing this, and the other one was just like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I see what you mean now. Yeah. Well,
yeah,
maybe it was so we could tell them apart.
yeah.
Um,
It was a bit like the Chuckle Brothers, but as demons, you know.
as right said Fred Demons.
Yes. I
Oh
really
yeah.
liked that they didn't really talk much
Yeah.
because
That
I
made
feel
them
like,
even more scary, I think.
yeah, because so many of the demons actually they talk so much that you kind of feel like they're boring or they're annoying or they're like
Mm,
explaining everything when you don't need it to be explained. And so the fact
yeah.
that they only said, I think you only hear them say one thing and it's like quiet or something.
Yeah, yeah. That I think, to be honest, I think I like my demon silent,
Yeah,
especially
like my
if they're
men, I like my demons quiet.
yeah, quiet and bold, but,
And pale as
and
chalk.
pale, yeah, but and red eyes.
Yeah, yeah, a nice suit, some nice gloves as well.
Yeah, into a bit of strangulation. No, I joke. But yeah, I think they made the right call. They're not making them speak because it just
Yeah,
made them more scary. And if
yeah,
they really felt like a real threat, like some of these warlocks that we've had in previous episodes, you just think they'll be easily, thwarted by the sisters. But these posed a real threat, like
yeah,
real scary threat.
yeah,
And
they
you
were
did
really
wonder
creepy.
how the sisters were going to get out of it, really.
Yeah. So they discover that the only way to kill the Grimlocks is to blind them with a potion that contains Shisandra root.
Mm.
I tried to Google that and I couldn't find it, so I don't know if they made it up. Maybe some of
Oh,
you in the chat.
yeah.
Um, Apparently, this was the first episode in which a demon is vanquished by a potion rather than a spell,
Oh, okay.
which surprised me because I remember that it's such a big part of Charm now is brewing potions and throwing them at demons.
Yeah.
So, what did you think about the whole vanquishing aspect of this episode?
I really liked it. I liked the fact that that's how they could vanquish them because we've had like I think some of the demons have been easily vanquished, haven't
Yeah,
they, previously?
yeah,
So, they've had to work for this one, especially trying to find some like unknown thing that I need to put in
root.
it. But
Yeah,
which they seem to find quite easily. And doesn't like Prue say, I'll try and find it if I have time or
yeah,
something because of what's going on at work. But yeah, I quite liked it, and it was like this lovely green potion. It looked like really
yeah.
delicious.
It looked like sort of melted jelly.
Yeah, it looked yummy.
Yeah, cocktail.
Yeah, maybe we
Sour
said
apple
sour
pucker.
apple pucker. Try saying that after a drink.
Oh, they did that on purpose, didn't they?
But yeah, I really liked it, and I just thought that I felt like I wanted more of the potion stuff after this
Yeah,
one, and I loved the way when they threw it on them. Just the whole dramaticness of the
yeah.
yeah,
It was
it
really
was
gross and visceral
yeah.
and slow, like eating their body. It was like acidic. It was horrible.
Yeah, that's it. And it's like, does that only do that to the demons? Like, what happens if Prue got it on her hands? Like, she wasn't
Yeah,
wearing any gloves.
Very good point.
Oh,
Health and safety when it comes to vanquishing.
yeah. Oh, and she kind of, because she drops one on the floor, doesn't she? And she kind of like
Yeah.
off the floor, like the puddle of it, onto the
Yeah.
demon. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
so cool. I loved
I
it.
know.
How about you? Did you love it?
I loved it. I thought it was so
Yeah.
cool. It was great to see demons being vanquished in a way that felt almost realistic in a weird way. Like
Yeah.
you could hear the sizzling of their flesh, and they were
Yeah. It
sort of
was
just
gruesome.
Wicked Witch style dying. And so there are
Yeah.
so many of the demons that get vanquished where they're kind of like, "You'll never get me," and then just blow up. It's just like, oh, come on. You know?
Yeah, that's it. And they just kind of like disappear, like, zzz, you know.
Yeah.
This was like proper. You could feel the pain.
And it was something, I feel like casting a spell is sort of quite cute and quite quaint.
Mm,
It's like all the power of the words have destroyed this thing,
yeah.
but to have something actually physical that touches them and kills them,
Yeah.
it just levels the whole thing up, I think.
Yeah. And it also ups the ante that, the sisters have to get up close and personal to these
Yeah,
demons to vanquish them. And even like the setting of like the sewers, I mean, that was creepy enough.
totally.
Um, and the darkness, the dampness of it all, just oh yeah, the whole thing.
Yeah, it was really cool. And like
Mm,
that blue, purplish blue lighting, quite
yeah,
similar to your backdrop, actually.
yeah.
Yeah, you're on point. Yeah. Welcome to Masua.
Come on in.
It's lovely.
The water's warm. Oh,
One
dear.
thing that I really liked was that you kind of get some insight into real world attempts to explain the demonic. So
Yeah.
when Phoebe is researching what happened previously to some other kids that got kidnapped,
Mm,
there are doctors that explain their blindness by saying that there was some kind of parasite involved. They got infected by a parasite in the sewers.
yeah. Yeah.
Do you quite like that aspect of Charmed, where it's like the real world meets the magical world?
Yeah, I did like that. And like, I know I messaged you earlier, like, so from like a personal perspective, obviously I'm partially sighted because I lost my sight a few years ago now. So I can only see out the one eye. I'm pointing to the wrong eye. I can't see out of that eye. I can see out of that eye. But at the time when all that was happening, I lost sight in both of my eyes. And I
Wow.
always remember them like bringing up about like parasites behind the eyes that have got in the optic nerves and stuff like Lyme disease and stuff like that at the time. And long story short, I got the sight back in my one eye, but not the other. But they didn't know what had happened. So now
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say like it was some demonic thing that happened,
Yeah. It was
and
a
then I'll be
Grimlock.
like super cool.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because they don't know. They wrote to me at the end and just put this in every consultant's life. We get someone that we can't explain, and unfortunately, you're the
My,
one we can't explain.
oh,
But yeah, so
Shelley,
now
nothing
I'm
can
like,
explain you. You're wonderful.
well, yeah,
There's no explanation for you.
but yeah, so like I did like that aspect because for me it felt like really personal because I felt like that was true to life because that was what was said to me, if that makes
Yeah,
sense. So
yeah,
it
cool.
really
Like they
brought
don't
like
know.
that
It could have been a
real,
demon.
yeah, and it just brought that
Yeah,
like real world aspect in, like you say, into this like
yeah,
world where we're just used to like magic and not hearing much outside noise kind of thing. I liked
yeah.
that.
Oh, thanks for
Yeah.
sharing that with us.
Oh, you're
Thank you, Shelley. Yeah.
welcome. But yeah, now I'm just going to say it was a demon.
Yeah. Georgia says, oh, hi, Georgia. Georgia says,
Hi,
Vinny says
Georgia.
hi. Piper says hi. Hi, Piper. Hi,
Oh,
Vinny.
hiya.
Don't get kidnapped by a Grimlock.
Mm-mm.
Sharon said that she loved the melting face vanquish.
Oh, yeah.
Matthew says both episodes had great melting flesh effects. They
They
did.
did, yeah. They went all out on
Ah,
the special effects on these two because we pair these episodes together so well. I say it
we
every time,
know
apart from
what
last
we're
chat.
doing. Yeah.
We didn't pair them well together.
Sharon says our eyes are alien. There's an enzyme that stops our body destroying them. Ooh.
Oh.
Let's not think about that too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Start scratching at your eyes.
Yes.
So
Oh, thank
talking about the real life elements of Charmed,
you.
we have another kind of demon of the week in the form of a Bay Mirror journalist
Yeah.
who he is human. He witnesses Prue using her powers and he
Mm.
plans to run an expose in which he can either make her look like Wonder Woman or the devil incarnate.
I loved that
Um,
analogy. I thought it was really
right.
good.
Yeah. It's like I could bury you or I could make you into a
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, and you know that threat is real because I mean, look what happens like even nowadays with
Yeah,
stuff. So you
totally.
know that threat is more threatening than probably the warlocks in the jar.
Yeah. So Eric Lohman is another human baddie. We've had a couple of human baddies across the
Mm.
season, but not loads. So do you think that he added something interesting to this episode, which had quite strong, like a strong demonic presence already?
Yeah, I think he. I'm not sure he quite fitted with this episode. I'll be honest, because
Mm.
there was a lot going on anyway, and I just added to the stress of like the sisters, I guess. But I just don't know whether he fitted in this episode. Does that make sense? Because
Yeah,
it just kind
totally.
of got overshadowed a little bit by the other stuff.
Yeah. This
Um,
this episode for me felt like the first part of like a two-part finale.
yeah,
It felt
yeah,
like it needed a bit more room to actually fully explore
mm,
the journalist exposure plot because
yeah. I agree.
he starts doing stuff that is so outrageously terrible and sort of like show ruining. Like they could just ruin the
Yeah,
show, like undo everything if he
yeah,
actually got to do what he was going to do. So he kind of had to die in the end. There was no other option.
yeah. And I did love that he died.
Yeah.
But then I suppose if I think about the end, like, because he follows them down to the sewer, he does give them like a real threat, as we say.
Yeah.
Like, it was satisfying when he did get killed. I kind
Yeah.
of like that because
And
he wasn't
Prue,
very nice, was
no, he was nasty. And Prue sort of like just she very somberly picks the video cassette tape out of his recorder, doesn't
he?
say a word, and then just sort of says, "Let's get out of here."
Oh, and she pops it in those
It's
leather
quite
pants that
ruthless.
she's got on.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
leather trousers.
yeah. Oh, she looks so cool.
This is like the leather era, isn't it? Just
Yeah.
exploded everywhere. But she was so ruthless and just sort of like
Mm.
maybe not happy that he was dead, but sort of maybe a bit glad.
Yeah, like relief maybe. And she's like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, I'll take that little recording
Hmm.
that I did when I had nothing else." She had to do that to say, "Yeah, I'm a witch. I'm this, that, and
Yeah.
the other." She had no choice, did she?
She does a lot of evidence destroying in these two episodes,
Yeah, yeah,
like
she does.
desperately trying to plug holes in a barrel that's leaking like crazy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
um,
I mean, do you think though that there was a flaw in his? So obviously he captures the sisters video. He's like videoing them in the bushes, a bit like the creepy demons,
Grimly.
but. And obviously he tricks them into pushing a pram, doesn't he, into the middle of the road, and they use their powers. But do you think there was a flaw in his plan? Because he said this is going to like expose them, but he could have edited that video, and I
Yeah.
kind of would have liked to have seen that play out, that he gets discredited for
Yes,
like making a video of like editing the video himself, and like he's trying to prove that he
exactly.
didn't. That would
That's
have
why
been
it should have
cool.
carried on into the next episode. It should have been an ongoing thing.
Yeah,
Because the next episode also introduces, we'll get to it, but another real life threat that actually
yeah.
could have tied those things together really effectively, I
Yeah,
think.
it could have done. Yeah, it's almost like they had the idea here, and then they didn't know what to do with it, and then they thought, "Oh yeah, we shouldn't have killed him off. Let's
Yeah,
carry on with something else in, in the next
yeah.
episode."
I feel like
Yeah.
they were just so constricted by having to do episodic TV, so like
Mm,
not having a story arc. And you can
yeah.
see them sort of like getting away with little bits of arc here and there,
Yeah.
but maybe they weren't allowed to do it really overtly.
Because I think, as you say, I think it could have worked really well, and
Yeah, it
I
would be
just
really
would
cool.
have loved to have seen like him be discredited
Yeah, because
like that way. Oh,
you're
it would
right,
have been so cool.
that video was really cool. I really
Mm,
liked seeing like video recording of Piper using her powers. That was awesome.
yeah. Yeah, that was
But it
cool.
wouldn't. There's no way it would have held up in any kind
No.
of scrutiny.
Yeah. And it would
Which
be
I guess
like,
is why that's why he was going so hard on trying to get Prue to give him an exclusive, because he
yeah,
knew the evidence was pretty
knew
shaky.
it was a bit shaky. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Because then he gets the video after with Prue
Yeah.
actually saying it, doesn't he? Yeah.
hmm
But
I
other than that,
liked.
I was a bit, yeah, about him.
Yeah, I did really like the reveal of like when he turns the camera around in the sewer and the Grimlock is there and just grabs
Oh,
him.
that made me
That was
jump,
great.
That is such a good shot. Like that
Yeah,
really did make me jump.
it was
Oh
like
yeah.
Blair Witch style.
Yeah. And then
But
obviously he smashes that glass bowl as well, doesn't he? In
I know
Piper's thing, and I'm like, oh, do you know how much that could have been worth? And she
in an
doesn't even
antique
like
shop,
react really.
she's like,
She's like, oh, gotta explain that to Claire.
yeah, yeah. Um, Stephen has also, not Stephen, Matthew's also pointed out Prue's leather plants.
Oh,
Leather
she looks so
pants. He probably
hot.
can't speak tonight, sorry. Um,
And she had a leather jacket on as well, didn't she? At
they
one
both
point.
did, both Phoebe and Prue had their leather jackets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they look so cool.
Sharon says the journalist was vile. Yeah.
I agree.
Uh, Matthew says his suit made me feel sleazy just looking at it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah.
He also weirdly, when he laughed, he sounded a lot like Andy.
Oh, yeah, he did a little
He had a
bit.
really
Now you
similar
said
laugh to
it.
Andy. It was a bit disconcerting. Speedway
Um,
Chick says they loved both these episodes.
mm,
They aren't long enough, and the journalist
yeah.
was an interesting side plot. Yeah,
Yeah.
I did really like the journalist plot, and
Yeah. Just needed to be longer for me, definitely.
yeah, and I feel
Mm,
like it was sort of like watching it now, knowing what happens to Prue. It's really
mm,
effective retroactively as sort of foreshadowing how
yeah.
she's gonna
Yeah.
something's
Oh,
gonna happen. Sorry,
yeah.
guys.
Sam,
Yeah,
spoilers.
sorry. We're still on Demon of the Week, but there is a lot of demon stuff going on in this episode. So Loman does go digging around. He talks to Andy,
mm,
saying that Prue's name keeps popping up in unsolved murder cases. And then
yeah.
he says, I'm sure you know about Prue's unusual powers.
Dun dun dun.
I'd forgotten this happened, so were you
Mm.
shocked that when Andy suddenly finds out about Prue's powers in this episode?
Yes, I was shocked because I think I knew it happened at some point, but I thought it was in the last two episodes for some reason. But
Same.
yeah, but obviously, yeah, I was shocked. But all season, I've been like, I love Andy, I don't like Andy, I love Andy. But in this episode and the next one, I loved him.
Yeah.
I
He
loved
brought
him,
it
and
back.
I'm like, but the thing is, what a brilliant character to have created. Where, like, as a viewer, you're just like, Andy, Andy, like, I mean, how brilliant! Like, just his, whole arc throughout that whole
Yeah.
season. But yeah, I love the fact that that was dropped out, especially by the journalist as well.
Yes.
Like,
Like
because
it's not even Prue has no control over that whatsoever.
no, it's
It
an
happens
outside
without her
source.
knowledge.
Yeah, it happens without
Yeah.
her knowledge, without her permission. But yeah, I loved it, and just
Yeah.
his face as well. Like, oh, he just
Yeah.
like because he obviously always had an inkling that there's something not right.
Yeah.
We've got that all the way along, but yeah,
It was
just to get
great.
that reaction was great. I loved it.
Yeah, and it's like a long time coming. And yeah, you're right. I feel like if anyone's been on a journey this season, it's Andy.
Yeah,
Because
I
he's
really
gone
do feel
through,
for him.
he's
Yeah.
been confused, he's been heartbroken, he's been like bizarrely angry at times when he's like,
Yes.
don't even say anything.
My
Um,
priest.
yeah, my family, Christ, is dead.
My hair gel.
Yeah, run out of hair gel. And now suddenly he's confronted with the truth, and it must be a relief for him. And I don't know, I feel like maybe he loves Prue a bit even more because she's like, she was always badass in his eyes, and
Yeah.
now she's even more badass.
Because I think, obviously, we know he's always loved her, like the whole
Yeah,
time. But obviously, he's held back and he knows there's something that is holding them back from being together. And so
Yeah.
at that point where he realizes that, you can just see there's so many emotions in that one scene.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
bless
know.
him, bless him.
Poor old
Oh,
Andy. And
I
I
can't
love
believe I'm
that
saying
he,
that. I've been like up and down, up and down.
and it's like we're swinging back in the good side court of the court.
Yeah,
But Andy says no comment, no comment.
no
Uh,
comment.
and then the journalist is like, maybe I'll change my story into a police cover-up, which
Mm,
does foreshadow what's going to happen in the next episode
yeah,
when the net does tighten around
yeah.
Andy.
But I
Um,
do love as well that at that moment, he doesn't try and get the gossip out of the journalist.
yeah, yeah.
He does just say no
Tell me
comment
more.
because he's like in defense of Prue. And I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah, I love that.
he's got her back.
Yeah,
He loves
definitely.
her.
Yeah.
And I just have to say, I'm going to look at the comments in a sec, but I just have to give a shout out to Morris's amazing purple shirt and tie. That was so gorgeous.
He looks hot.
He looks
He
so
looks
good in this
hot
episode.
in this, I have
Oh
to
my
say. It's
God.
like he had a glow up
Yeah.
all of a sudden. Yeah, in this episode and the next episode, he looked like
Yeah, this episode he's got a purple shirt and tie. The next episode he's got a red shirt and tie. It's like he's
Yeah.
so coordinated, he's so metropolitan,
Yeah.
metrosexual.
Oh, I just loved him. And I really loved as well with Morris, like obviously you've seen them together, him and Andy, and they get on and whatnot. But I think in this episode it really enforces like their actual relationship, as in their
Yeah.
friendship and their partnership in that. And I know we've seen it before mildly, but I just felt it more in this episode
Yeah,
that they were a
completely.
proper partnership. Like Morris has got his back, but he wants to know, how he can help Andy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
And obviously in the next episode Andy does actually have a secret from Morris by that point.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they need to just make out and get it out of their system, don't they?
Well, yeah, that's it.
Basically.
That's how it came across there. It was like,
Yeah.
oh.
Morris was very close to Andy, like
Yeah.
brushing past him and
Whispering
stuff.
in his ear.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Hey, you smell great. Your hair is amazing.
Can you tell me what hair gel you have?
Yeah, we're shipping Andy and Morris,
Yeah.
totally.
Love it.
I remember when Dorian Gregory, who plays Morris, when he was interviewed in a lot of the sci-fi mags at the time,
Yeah.
I remember being really like shocked when a lot of the articles had pictures of him topless.
Oh.
Because obviously he doesn't ever get his kit off in the show,
No.
but
I might
he's
have to look them
obviously
up.
seriously buff. And so all the
Oh.
mags were showing him topless, and it was like, oh my God,
Oh,
Morris.
wow. I'm going to have to do a bit of Google stalking there.
I need to dig out the mags, I'll find it for you.
Wow, yes, please.
Matthew says, I still think it's crazy that they were never required, that they were ever required to not have an arc.
Yeah.
People love arcs, it brings them back every week. To forbid it seems stupid. Yeah. I wonder if they were sort of aware that Buffy was quite an arc-heavy show, so they were trying to do something different.
Yeah.
I think they were very concerned with continuing to keep drawing in new viewers every week.
Yeah.
And I think the theory was that they wouldn't be able to do that if it was an arc that required people to catch up. But maybe that was before you had the previously on so-and-so.
Yeah, maybe. Because it is quite... I like arcs, don't get me wrong, but you have to be invested, don't you, at the beginning. It's like with the Marvel stuff. We was watching something, I can't remember which one it was now, and I was like, well, do I need to have seen like X, Y, and Z? Because if I haven't seen those, I'm not going to understand this. And there were certain elements to it that I did needed to have seen the other films that I hadn't seen.
Yeah.
And then it just ruins it.
Because you just want to sit down and watch something and have fun, don't you?
Yeah, so, I think it was that the new one with Florence Pugh and
Thunderbolts,
that was it. And there were certain elements, and Kevin was like, well, this happened in this film and this happened, and I was like, oh, I just wanted to just enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I did enjoy it, don't get me wrong, it was a good film, but
They had a
Yeah.
similar thing with Angel, where Angel progressively, the first season was very standalone episodes, and then
Mm,
progressively the show became even more serialized. By the
yeah.
time you get to season 4, pretty much every episode started where the previous episode ended,
Yeah.
and it started to struggle. And I think they got a green light on season 5, partly based on Spike moving over, but partly also because
Mm.
they moved back towards more episodic TV. So it's clearly
Yeah.
it was a big thing in network, the day of the
Yeah.
networks.
I wonder if they were just trying something different. Because I suppose the
Yeah,
main arc you've got is the Andy storyline, really, in this, isn't it?
totally. Yeah,
Yeah. So maybe they were just trying something different, but then they soon changed to, to arcs after.
yeah, totally. Matthew said that Prue usually has antiquities on that desk. It could have been a Venetian glass bowl. I know.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. I'd be like, don't smash my bowl.
yeah, get off my bowl. Matthew also says Andy's hair gel makes me feel sleazy just looking at it. Yeah,
Oh, that was the
Darren loves
rage, right?
Morris.
The rage back then.
Yeah,
Not
right.
the hair gel.
Lots of people confused by Marvel.
Yeah, it just blows my
Yeah,
mind.
yeah,
Maybe that was probably a bad comparison on my part because it's so arc
yeah. It's
heavy, but
huge.
I was just more about my confusion when I watched that
Yeah,
film. Yeah,
everyone
don't
feels the
need
same
to
way.
know.
I mean, I was the same way
Yeah.
with Game of Thrones, but we won't go there.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Oh,
the show
Shannon.
where every character had 10 different names was just like, what? Who are they
Yeah.
talking about? Um,
Kevin is really good at stuff like that. Like he
mm,
remembers stuff so well. So if I ever get confused, I just ask Kevin to explain it to me. I'm like, pause it, and he just
yeah,
explains, and then I'm like, there.
consult the Kevipedia.
Yeah, honestly, he just absorbs all the information. He's so good.
Yeah,
He's like Wikipedia.
yeah, yeah. Right, we're going to finally move on to mythology. We're going
Yeah.
to try to whiz through the rest of these because I'm aware that we've spent a lot of time on the demon stuff. Um, but the big thing in mythology is that Prue finally uses her hands to channel her power.
Yeah.
It's
At
right at the start of
last.
the episode, which is exciting because you haven't got to have any build up. It's just like, there, let's deal with it.
Yeah.
She separates David, the child who's being kidnapped by the Grimlock. She separates them and levitates them, and they're like,
Yeah.
whoa, what's happening?
It's really cool.
Phoebe remarks that you won't have to squint anymore. You were starting to get those little lines around your
Which is
eyes.
what we said, the Botox
Yep,
budget, or what you said, I should say.
yeah, we've been talking about that. And Prue sort of feels guilty because she's so shocked by what she did that that's what lets the demon get away with the kid.
Mm,
Um, so she uses her new and this sort of like new development within the same power. She uses it
mm.
like really in numerous really cool ways throughout the episode.
Yeah, she pushes it, doesn't
She
she?
throws a pipe at a Grimlock. She
Yeah.
levitates a grate that Piper is lying on. And she
Yeah.
even, as you said, she even scoops a smashed potion on the floor into the air at the
Yeah.
demon to vanquish the demon.
So cool.
Um, so, did you prefer the squinting or the hand channeling?
No, I like the hands. I like the
Yeah,
hands so much better. And I did read that Shannon Doherty, part of the reason why she kept getting headaches from the squinting, and I'm like,
oh,
yeah, I can see that. Like, imagine how, like we said before, how many takes it would take, and she's constantly going, it's
yeah,
got to give you a headache.
getting a tension headache.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I really liked how they introduced it. Like, it
yeah,
was just felt natural. Like, even like her acting at that point, just the
hmm,
natural of it, just all of a sudden, like, no, like it happening. It was
oh
really
yeah,
good. Yeah. And then just to see it develop over the course of the episode, yeah, I
yeah, it's
like it, and I
so
much
cool.
prefer her using that in her hands, definitely.
She goes from being Prue to Super Prue in this episode, I think.
Yeah,
She's just
yeah,
so cool. She was already such a cool character,
yeah.
and now she's super cool.
Super hot Prue, yeah,
Yeah, with her hair's getting longer. She's
yeah,
getting almost season 2 hair now.
yeah,
Um, so she
yeah. She
doesn't
was so
seem to
cool.
have any problem with the new extension of her power, which is
Mm,
sort of interesting because in later seasons when both Piper and Prue and Phoebe develop their powers, or new developments happen in their powers, they really struggle with how to control it, and that
Yeah.
kind of creates a whole set of hijinks in those episodes. So
Yeah.
did you like that she's just immediately Super Prue, or did you want to see her struggling a bit more with the control of her hand
Um,
movements?
no, I think it fits her character. I
Yeah,
think her going straight into it and having no issue at all, just it suits her character of like having composure, control, being the one to get shit done basically. Yeah, I think it suits
yeah,
the character. So I
yeah.
quite like that. If it was Phoebe on the other hand, I'd expect a bit of hijinks kind of thing, even
Hmm.
Piper. But Prue, no. I think it would have felt a little bit out of character.
Yeah, she's so
Yeah.
confident.
Yeah, and especially in this episode when the stakes are really high, because obviously they're trying to find the little boy. You've got the
Hmm.
demons, you've got the journalist, so the stakes are high. You didn't really need the hijinks
Yeah,
at all.
exactly.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it worked well. How about you?
No, I agree. It's totally in
Yeah,
character for her to just be like,
yeah,
oh, well, here we go. I can do this
yeah.
now.
Yeah. And it's not like
Yeah.
she even goes, "Oh, this is cool" or whatever. Her first thought is the guilt of having
Yeah.
done it and the little boy disappearing, which I thought was really sweet. But
Mm.
like, yeah, she just goes straight into it. She just embodies it, and I just love that.
Yeah. Good
Yeah,
old
go
Prue. Come
Prue.
on, Prue.
Yeah, love it.
Melina says, I think the way Prue embraces the change in this episode shows how far she has come in terms of
Yeah.
accepting witchcraft.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Because you kind of had the hijinks in the very first episode, didn't you, when they
Yeah.
first got their powers with Pro? But yeah,
Hmm.
she's kind of, when they're in the pharmacy and then the milk thing going into the thing where she was, experimenting and that. So yeah, I don't think, you didn't need it in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never do. You never really see Prue struggling in a way that breaks her. You know, she's
Yeah.
always got a steel sort of core going through her, even if she is
Mm,
struggling a bit. She's
yeah.
always like, I need to look after my sisters. I need to be strong for my sisters.
Yeah. Yeah. Focus is always
Mm,
there. I love that.
yeah,
Oh, I love Pro.
yeah,
Oh,
Prue.
I love Pro so
Matthew says, I like the magic jazz hands. Is that
much.
me or Prue? I don't
Woohoo!
know.
Woohoo!
um, did you spot anything else mythology wise that you wanted to talk about?
Let me see. I think that was it. I
Yeah.
think I just noted as well that obviously it was interesting how in the episode that it's obviously four separate people. So you've got Andy, Eric, Brent on some level. So Brent is obviously the blind man, and David learning of the sisters' powers. So
Yeah.
it's the first time that quite a lot of people learn about the powers, because even the kids kind of knows. It's like, what are they going to do? Trust him with that secret? You don't know. So I
Yeah.
found that quite interesting that they've trusted these people to kind of know about the powers, and you don't know
Yeah.
as a viewer whether that's a good
They are
thing or a bad thing.
trustworthy.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I like that Brent, the blind guy, he accepts it, and Phoebe feels that she can open up to him about being a witch because he has seen monsters. He's had his
yeah.
sight stolen by monsters. That makes sense. And I
Mm,
like that they kind of trust him to talk to the kid, because no one's going to believe a kid if they say
yeah,
witches saved me from monsters. They'll just think that's his version of
yeah. That's
accepting
it.
what happened.
Yeah, that's it. So yeah,
Yeah.
that I kind of liked that, and I liked that it just shows the sisters who they do trust and that they can trust sometimes,
Yeah, that's true.
where they've been a little bit guarded before.
Yeah.
Which I suppose is a good contrast to the journalist now I think about it. Like, you've
Mm,
got both sides of the coin in this episode, so maybe that was intentional, I don't know.
yeah, and the Brent, he's rewarded for his trustworthiness by getting his sight
Yeah.
back,
Oh, that
and the
made me all
journalist is
emotional,
punished for not
It
being
did.
trustworthy by being
Yeah.
killed.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so maybe we're saying, oh, the journalist Eric, he wasn't, a good addition in this, really.
Yeah,
But the storyline was good. But maybe that was the reason why they put him in it.
yeah, to
Yeah.
show how to be trustworthy,
Yeah, like the
maybe.
flip side, yeah.
Yeah, be a good person and good things will come to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So should we move on to the sister bond?
Yeah.
So when the journalist threatens to expose the sisters' abilities, they have a discussion about the potential fallout of exposure. Piper
Mm,
says that maybe it's time the world did know about them.
yeah.
She said that they don't know that the world would be any worse off if people knew, and she thinks it might even help them to talk to innocents if they can be honest with them without having to sort of create these like I'm a
Mm,
sidekick and all this kind of stuff.
yeah.
Whereas Phoebe says if we're exposed, we're going to have every crazy hounding us day and night, and Prue agrees and says not to mention the media circus on our front lawn. Remember E.T.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is that's the creepy line because that happens at the end of season 3 for real, and
Yeah.
Prue,
Oh, yeah. Forgot about
yeah.
that.
So
Mm,
that's all like whoa.
yeah.
Um, so do you think that the show would be better, worse, less interesting, more interesting if their powers actually were common knowledge to the real world, to the the large? I'm saying the
Yeah.
world at large. Kind of say it.
um. Oh, that's interesting. See, I agree that they shouldn't make it known because I do agree, like they'd become a bit more. You'd have more scrutiny. People might expect more of them. Like ET, they might get the
Yeah,
people after trying to research them. But from a show perspective, no, I think it's interesting that people don't know. I like that because I like to think there's like maybe people out there really that are like that and who protect you and look after you. Do you know what I
yeah,
mean? So
yeah,
that kind of
totally.
keeps that alive in me. Like,
Yeah.
what about you?
I think it's nice that they have the secret that bonds them
Yeah,
together.
yeah, and that's their
Um,
little thing, isn't it? At the end of the day.
yeah, and
Mm,
it's kind of I guess a metaphor for family in the sense that nobody will know your family the way that you know your family.
yeah,
So it's quite nice
yeah,
that they do
that's
have
it.
this one thing that they share that nobody else gets to
Mm,
know.
yeah.
It's special to them.
Yeah, and look what happened in the olden days, Salem witch trials and
Yeah,
stuff. So yeah, they're probably best not to
yeah,
mention anything,
exactly.
definitely.
Her and the witch.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, Sharon says, I like the secrecy, people are the worst. Yeah. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can definitely imagine people knocking on their door being like, can you come and,
Can you help
someone's
me? Yeah,
bullying me, can you come
exactly.
and sort them out or something like that.
Yeah, the pressure would be too much, and then I would think that would break the sisters up. So they wouldn't have
Yeah,
that special bond together, like you're saying. It would just
yeah,
cause friction between them. Um,
totally.
yeah.
Matthew says it would have ruined it if the world knew about their powers. You feel
Mm.
like you're in on the secret when it's just them and the viewer that
Yeah,
seem to
that's
know.
true. Yeah.
Milena says, I think the sisters would lose so much freedom if the real
Mm.
world knew. Yeah, they really would.
Yeah.
Speedway Chick says, I don't want people to know. I think when unexplained things happen, people will always try to rationalize it. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
totally. Or maybe not unexplained, but needing an open mind. Yeah,
Mm. Yeah, that's it.
people will find out an explanation that works for them, and then
Yeah.
you don't need to be
Yeah.
like, haha, I'm a witch, actually.
Yeah. But it's like
Yeah,
the explanation they give at the end for why David was down in the sewers, or we just ran after a kitten and they got lost.
yeah, yeah.
That sounds a plausible reason. Like people will believe that. So I kind of
That
like
is
that.
such like a comic book sort of
Yeah.
reason for a kid to go missing as they chased a kitten into a
And
storm
totally something
drain or
I
whatever
would
it's called.
do.
Yeah.
I'd be like, it was a kitten. Give me a kitty. The kitten ran away from me.
Yeah. Um, on the sister front, just one thing that I really liked is the way that each of the sisters were sort of what tasks they were assigned within the episode. So I love
Mm,
that Phoebe is the one who meets Brent, the guy who is unable to see, because clearly
Yeah.
she's the one who has the vision. She can see the future,
Oh
and
yeah.
he had his
Didn't think
sight
of that.
stolen from him. So there's a
Yeah.
really interesting parallel or discordant thing going on
Yeah.
there, where she gets to see everything, even stuff that she has never seen for herself,
Yeah.
and Brent can't see anything whatsoever.
Mm.
There's a sort of like a weird poetry in that relationship, I think.
Yeah, I love that. Hadn't thought of that actually.
Mm.
That is really sweet, and I do wish, because if my memory serves me correct, we don't see Brent again. Um,
Yeah,
but I do wish that we did, because I really liked their connection with each other.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he could have been a nice little friend.
yeah,
Yeah. Melina says, also, when people encounter the unexplained, they often turn on each other. Yeah.
yes.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Speedway Chick says, I think we all know never to go in the storm drain. Shelley.
Especially in the yellow pack.
Sharon says, unless you're saving a kitten. Yeah,
Well,
that's
yeah.
the clause, that's the loophole.
But the thing is, that would just be how I get easily tricked. So everyone knows now how to get me down the storm drain.
Yeah. If we ever need to throw a surprise party for Shelley in a storm drain, we'll just get a kitten on a string.
You'll get me every time, honestly.
Yeah. Did you have any other sister bond stuff that you wanted to talk about?
No, I think we've covered quite a lot, because a lot of it came under the demon as well. Just the way I love the episodes when they all have to work together, and this was one of them episodes where they had to work together. You know, they've got all different things going on that they're having to juggle, and those always make the best episodes, I think.
Yeah, exactly. And I do like it when they have sort of like a philosophical question and they've all got a different perspective on it.
Yeah. Because that's real life at the end of the day. That's
exactly.
reality. You know, everyone's going to have different opinions. And I like the way that they listen to each other without judgment. Sometimes I know they can be a little bit judgy, but they come around, you know, with some aspects. But in this one, they really did bond together. And you could see how strong the bond had got, even as actresses. They've done so well.
And they don't really seem to hold grudges against each other. Like, they always seem to figure it out.
Yeah, and I like that, because I feel like I'm very much like that. Like, someone did say to me many years ago, like, I really appreciate how you never hold a grudge. Like, you listen, you say what you think something might happen, but you don't hold a grudge. And I think that's a good attribute, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like I'm bigging myself up here, but I don't really like that.
Yeah. I don't often quote the Bible, but it is that eye for an eye and the whole world is blind kind of thing. It's like, there's no point. Life's too short to hold a grudge.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Release
what I
it.
think.
Release it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Love is pain.
Oh,
Let's
so
talk about
much
love.
pain.
Josh.
Oh, Josh. Not
Josh
you,
wants
Josh.
to have the
Josh
talk.
in Charmed, Josh.
Yeah. Anyone called Josh is just sort of in for a bad, rough time.
Oh, Josh. Oh.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Josh.
So Piper is not sure she wants to have the talk because she thinks the talk is about sex. They've been going out for 3 weeks and they haven't had sex yet. And she thinks that sex equals a relationship. However, she's still thinking about Leo because she thought that they were about to be a couple, but then that didn't happen. And Phoebe says that it wasn't because of the relationship thing that he left. He thinks that something else was going on.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink, yeah.
Because Phoebe, who can't keep a secret.
We said that at the same time.
She's kept it for 5 episodes.
She's done well.
I mean, she gave it away immediately, but no one believed her.
Yeah.
So she's kind of kept it secret for 5 episodes by not bringing it up again until now.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's a nice moment at the start when Piper is talking to Phoebe at the birthday party. I did feel a bit like Phoebe's Prue didn't know what the talk meant, which I that rang alarm bells because I felt like Prue is a worldly human being.
Yeah.
She is not a nun, and Phoebe says that the talk is all about, safe sex, prior partners, standard dating
Mm,
protocol.
yeah.
Um, so I don't know about you, but I don't know that I've ever discussed sexual
No.
experience with previous partners with my current partner as like a dating ritual,
Not as a dating ritual, like maybe down the line, like when you've like when you're actually in a relationship you've established, maybe. Well, for me anyway, like that's how
Yeah.
it would happen. But yeah, I don't think that's part of the talk. Well, not part of
Yeah.
my talk.
Is this like, maybe Matthew can tell us if this is an American approach to dating? Because I know that there's like this
Oh,
whole set of rules with
maybe.
American dating
Yes, maybe like a different. Yeah,
where you're not exclusive until you say you're exclusive
yeah.
and all that kind
It's
of
like
stuff.
it's like there's a whole thing. Like I don't remember this being a thing when I was younger, but because I watch a lot of trash TV sometimes, just because it's like you don't have to
Same.
think about it. So
Below deck all the time.
oh, I need to watch that.
I'm
But I've
obsessed.
been watching Made in Chelsea, which is a UK thing, and there's this whole thing now where you have to ask someone to be your boyfriend or girlfriend officially, even though you've been dating for a while. If you
Yeah.
haven't asked them to be your girlfriend or boyfriend, then you can
Play the
still see
field.
other people. And like I was like, was this a thing? Is this where I went wrong when I was younger?
Yeah. Um, Matthew says in the 90s, you definitely discussed previous partners because of HIV and
Oh
AIDS.
yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that's
I
a good
remember
point.
watching I remember watching Splash, and there's a moment when Tom Hanks and Daryl Hannah decide they're going to get married immediately.
Mm.
But he says we have to go and get a blood test. And I was always like, why do they need to get a blood test to get
I
married? I didn't realize that was
know.
something you had to
Yeah,
do. But I guess
yeah,
in the late 80s, early 90s, that makes total sense to do that.
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Um,
Matthew
yeah,
said, "Oh, that's what we were all told to do before having sex." Oh,
yeah,
okay. Yeah, never thought of it like
makes
that. So,
sense.
so yeah,
Yeah,
she was being sensible then.
yeah,
Definitely. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Um,
definitely.
so Piper does go to see Josh in his one scene in the episode because he has a blueprint of the sewer system because he works for the county
Oh yeah, of
something or
course.
other.
Yeah.
So he wants to talk. She thinks they're talking about having sex, whereas Josh actually wants to talk about the fact that he's been offered a job in Beverly Hills, of all places.
Beverly Hills
And
90210, maybe.
yeah, he's going to go work with Brenda and Brandon, whatever they were called. Um, and he says that he won't go if she thinks that they have a future together,
Mm,
which I thought was quite a fun juxtaposition
mm,
between Josh and Leo, because Leo leaves and there's no discussion about if they have a future.
yeah,
He's just gone. Whereas
yeah.
Josh is willing to stay, doesn't want to go. He will go, but only if they have a chat and she thinks that
Mm,
they can work out. So I loved the bit when she freezes him and she kind of has a conversation where he obviously can't hear her and she needs more time, she says.
yeah.
But ultimately, she decides that she has kept thinking about Leo, particularly when she was in peril. And if she's thinking about Leo, she's not thinking about Josh, which
No.
is kind of an answer in and of itself.
She knows. She knows deep, deep, deep down. She knows it's not right,
Yeah.
and for me, that's why she is holding back because she just loves Leo. I mean,
Yeah.
ding dong. Why wouldn't
Ding
you?
dong.
Why wouldn't you? And
Are you going to miss
oh
Josh, do you
god,
think?
no.
Oh.
I didn't really get to know him that well. Like, but I'm Team Leo, so I'm just not going to miss Josh. It's got to be
Oh.
Leo, isn't
Did you
it?
not even want like a little scene where we get to say goodbye to him?
No. Don't get me wrong, he was a nice little addition for 3 episodes, but he's no
Yeah.
Leo.
He's no Leo.
No
No.
Leo.
Bless
And then
him.
I really, really loved as well. So obviously Piper mentioning, so when she's injured in the storm drain, that she mentions all she could think about was Leo while she was down
Yeah.
there. and obviously it foreshadows his return, and stuff like that. So I just thought, oh, it's just meant to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Karen.
Hi, Karen. Hi, Kirsty.
Um, so Matthew says, I love my husband, but I still think about Leo.
Same. Same. That's why I'm putting this by my bed, isn't it?
Yeah. You can just put it on Kev's pillow.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I could just put it over his face.
Hi, Kirsty. Kirsty says, I'm behind, but I hope to remember the episodes well enough.
Oh.
She said, Kirsty can't remember Josh, but Leo all the way. Yeah, you don't need to remember Josh.
No, he's a bit forgetful.
I'd forgotten him as well, actually. So, yeah.
No, I don't think we'll miss him, will we?
No. He was lovely. He had nice wavy hair.
He was very good. He was nice to look at.
He was lovely to look at. He was very considerate.
Good at
as all Joshes are.
Yeah.
We share that.
You share that trait. But yeah, he was very good at rock climbing.
He was. Showed off a bit about that, really.
And he can pick good wine. So
yeah.
It's always a plus.
Go on, you're going to miss him a little bit.
Okay, go on.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Andy confronts Prue, and he says, we've been down this road many times, Prue. He tells her to watch her back, and then he obviously discovers that she's a witch.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting shift in their relationship, and Prue even says to Piper before it all comes out that she sort of danced around the truth, and it just doesn't feel right anymore to be keeping this secret from Andy.
Yeah.
So did you like seeing this new phase in their relationship?
I did, and it made me feel like I'm sad that it didn't happen sooner.
Yes.
That you found out. It was just, I don't know, as I was watching, I just thought, I am really gutted that this is happening at the end, especially with what's to come. But like, I was really, really like thinking, I wish this had happened like much earlier on, because it would have been interesting to see how it was navigated differently.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like we could have
made me feel sad.
We could have found out like 3 or 4 episodes ago, and it would have worked out nicely.
I think so. Just to sit with that a little bit longer, I think.
Yeah. Do you have Josh wine in the UK? It's tasty, says Matthew. I've never seen Josh wine. Sounds delicious.
Sounds yummy. In my tummy. I like a bit of Josh wine.
Fill the glass with Josh. Right to the brim. Nom 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 nom.
Yummy.
I was going to say something utterly filthy there, but I'll move on.
Say it.
Moving on.
Me saying it.
No, too dirty. It's only 7 o'clock. I'm going to skip over Work It, because we didn't really have much to talk about there.
Just a bit of Prue drama, wasn't it, with the auction house?
Yeah, but no one really cares about that.
No.
Right, Sign of the Times.
Yeah.
Did you spot anything?
So I've got, the only thing I picked up, obviously the video camera.
Yeah.
Which was pretty cool.
I think we used to have one just like that.
Yeah, I think we did.
Flip screen.
Yeah. I think when Corey was younger, we had something similar with like a little flip screen, so that was cool.
Yeah.
But I picked up that they said, don't you just hate cell phones always out of range?
Yeah.
And I'm like, do you remember those times where, like, I mean, nowadays,
it still happens.
Most of the time, yeah, but not as much. Like,
I don't know.
It did when we in the 90s, late 90s.
In Suffolk, it's terrible.
Oh dear, yeah. It just made me laugh, because I thought, I remember those times. Like, most of the time nowadays, you can get some type of cell reception, mobile reception. But yeah, that's all I really picked up. What about you? Did you pick anything else?
I picked up on the pleather jackets that Prue and Phoebe were wearing, very stylish. And then obviously the whole safe sex discussion, where whenever anybody talked about sex in a 90s TV show with teenagers and stuff, They
Yeah.
always had to talk about condoms and being safe,
Yeah, yeah.
as Matthew pointed out, because of the HIV and AIDS
Yeah,
crisis.
and I do feel like Charm does handle the sex thing really well. Like that's
Yeah,
come up before, hasn't it? And like
yeah,
very
exactly.
pro sex and very safe sex and stuff like that. So I think they do
Yeah,
handle that pretty well.
they are very pro sex and pro
Mm.
sort of like empowerment within
Yeah, yeah,
relationships. And
yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
it's very progressive, I think.
Yeah.
That part of the show has aged very well, I think.
Yes,
Um,
definitely. I agree.
Charming dialogue. Have you got any fun lines?
Yeah, so obviously I've got you don't have to squint anymore. You were
Yep.
starting to get those little lines.
Yeah.
I've got the line that we covered on our little reel. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out. Where
Yeah.
Prue goes, I feel like I should be cackling.
Yeah. It's so
Oh,
good.
such a good
I've got that
line.
one as well.
I really, really hope that she just made that line up on the spot. I really do.
Yeah.
And then I've just all. I think I've got one more. I've put it in the wrong place. Yeah, so I've got Phoebe saying about Josh. Oh, that's too bad. He had really nice glutes. Have you got the same?
We've got the exact same ones.
What was that? Your mind to my
Oh my God. We've got a mind melt. I do have one more, but
Yeah.
we've kind of mentioned it. It's when Piper says, I found demons with no eyes, demons with four eyes that grow legs, but no whirling eyes.
I need more info from Piper on this. Like,
What are
why
these
do I
eyes that
want
grow
the legs?
legs? I love it.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I love that. Oh, I love how we have the same.
Yeah. We've got good taste in like dialogue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Matthew says, Prue saying that she felt like she should be cackling while she mixed up the delicious looking potion. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one. So, Sister of the Week. Who was your Sister of the
Oh,
Week?
this was hard for me. And to be honest, I haven't written anything down because I thought as we chat, I'll think
Yeah.
who it is. But now I've like confused myself even more. So I'm just going to go with Pro because
Yes.
basically she was just awesome in this. She fully embodied her new bit of power that she found. No questions asked. She just got on with it, got the job done. She had to deal with that pesky journalist. Yeah, so I'm going to go with Pro.
Yeah. Prue was
Mm.
my favourite too.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was thinking halfway through, I was thinking this is a really tough one to call because
yeah. It's
everyone's
hard.
everyone's busy doing stuff and it's all really
Yeah,
good. But
yeah,
yeah, Prue has the edge because her power develops massively and she does so much cool stuff with it
mm,
immediately.
yeah. And
Yeah, she's just badass.
as you mentioned earlier, even when she just picks up that little tape after the journalist has been killed, and she just slides it in that back pocket,
Yeah. Oh
badass.
my God, Prue. Stop being so cool.
Yeah.
Sharon says, Prue for me. Matthew says,
Mm.
I thought Phoebe, but maybe Prue too. It's a
Yeah, it's a
tie.
tie. It's tough. Yeah, because I loved
Yeah.
that whole thing with Phoebe and Brent.
Yeah, it
I
could have been
loved that whole
so
storyline.
cheesy, but it was done really well.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you slightly got the sense of the show sort of educating viewers on blindness or partial
yeah.
sightedness.
Like with the Braille scene.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But it didn't
yeah,
feel heavy-handed. It just felt like this is his life, and
yeah,
that's what we're seeing.
yeah. And you just felt the connection um between Phoebe and Brent. I thought,
Yeah,
especially in that moment, feeling the Braille. Thought it was a good
yeah.
scene that
And
one.
I thought it was very effective the way when she first shows up and he is unable to see and she waves and then sort of feels stupid. And then
Yeah,
when she sees him again at the end, she waves and he does see her. And it's like a
yeah.
nice little callback.
Yeah, and he goes, "Oh, I knew you had a nice smile." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I love
I'm
seeing
melting. I'm melting
that."
like a Grimlock.
Oh yeah, so good.
Speedway Chick says hard one, but maybe Prue, but also Piper.
It was hard.
Milena says Prue for me too, but I loved Phoebe's interaction with the
Yeah,
Birdman. Um, Matthew also wants Braille maps. Yeah, pretty cool.
yeah, so
Yeah,
good.
very nifty.
It was really good.
So, how many brooms out of 5 are you going to give Out of Sight?
You know what? I really love this episode, so I'm giving it 5.
Oh,
Because
nice.
I really, really enjoyed it. And I think, like I mentioned, there's a personal connection there. So from the offset, I just connected with it straight away. And I just didn't
Yeah.
take my eyes off the screen the whole time. So I'm giving it a 5.
Awesome.
Well, how about you?
I'm going to give it a 4.5.
Yeah.
Um, it is an episode that almost feels like the season finale. It feels like it's sort of
Yeah.
climactic, like something big is going on.
Mm.
But it's kind of cool that we've had this big, enormous episode and we
Yeah.
still have 3 episodes left.
Yeah. And I kind of like that. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah,
like
yes. So the reason I haven't given it the full 5 is because I felt like certain plot strands could have been developed into more of
into
a
more. Yeah, that's
arc.
true. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
Um,
Oh, that's good.
yeah. Sharon says 4 brooms.
Yeah.
Milena's 4 brooms. Matthew's 4.5
Yeah.
brooms.
Yeah. So we're all around
Ah,
the same. I like
it's a good
that.
one. It's one that
Yeah.
I think that I watched a lot in the early days, but I don't really go back to it much now. But I don't really know why, because it is such a solid episode.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it. And I don't think I'd seen this one before
Oh,
either.
cool.
So, yeah. So it was
Whoa.
interesting. Yeah. The series one, as I mentioned, it was just hit and miss. I think I missed so many. And
Yeah.
then I'd say from series two, I got more into it.
Ah,
Yeah,
Speedway Chick
4.5.
says
Yeah.
4.5 as well.
I had to count them.
No. Yeah. One,
Count
two,
them.
three, four. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, okay, let's move on to episode 20, The Power of Two.
Episode 20. Oh my
Oh, so close to
god.
the end. While Piper is out of town for work, Prue and Phoebe attempt to stop a vengeful ghost who is killing the people responsible for his execution on the prison island Alcatraz.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Prue is under pressure at work to impress the auction house's potential new buyers, and Andy faces the harsh reality of the sisters' witchy powers.
Mm.
I'm going to start with Demon of the Week again.
Yeah.
We've had ghosts previously. This is our first bad ghost, if
I
memory
think it is.
serves.
Yeah, I think it might be.
Yeah. So he's called
Yeah.
Jackson Ward, and he's been trapped in Alcatraz ever since he was executed there. And he's taunted by a soul collector named Sharon. Sharon? It's like Sharon with a C.
I thought it was like Charon or Sharon
Sharon.
or something like
Okay.
that. I
We'll
don't
go. We'll go with that.
know.
He's desperate to get off the island because he wants to kill all the people who put him in the chair, and she
Mm,
wants him to get off the island because all of his carnage will attract the attention of witches, and she wants to acquire a witch's soul. As a soul
yeah.
collector, I think she ferries souls to the after to hell or something, and
Yeah.
she likes doing that or something. I don't know. So Phoebe does say a funny line about Buffy in this episode, which we'll get to
She
later, I'm
does.
sure.
Yeah.
But this episode shares a guest star with Buffy in the
Mm.
form of Jeff Kober, who plays the ghost.
Yeah. I
And
never recognised him. I was like,
yeah,
I've seen him somewhere before.
he's so creepy. In
Yeah.
season 3 of Buffy, Helpless, he
Yeah.
plays the psychotic vampire who breaks out of
Oh yeah.
his
Yeah.
straitjacket.
Oh, I remember now. I knew he
Yeah,
looked familiar, and I was like, I've seen him before in something. I know I
yeah.
have.
There's also somebody else in this episode who you might have thought was familiar for a
Oh.
funnier reason, but we'll get to that
Oh, okay. I'm
later.
intrigued.
So did you like Jeff Kober as a villain in Charmed?
Do you know what? I loved him. I
Mm,
thought he was brilliant, and he looks so scary as well. Like
yeah,
I would have been scared, and I was scared watching it. But even like the whole thing of like the ghost of Alcatraz, and that he can just take the form of that, in the body or the soul or whatever it was. And I just thought the whole storyline of that was brilliant, and I loved it. And he played it so well. He was
yeah,
terrifying. He looked like serial killer
really
terrifying.
does. There's something
Yeah,
about him. He's so creepy.
yeah.
Even if he's sort of like spouting quite cheesy dialogue, he still does
Mm,
it in a really creepy way. And
yeah.
he's like sweating. His
Yeah, he's
hair
got that
isn't brushed
look.
properly.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like me in the morning when I wake up. I'm like,
I'm gonna kill you.
the alarm. Oh dear.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Um,
no, I thought he was brilliant in this,
he
and
was.
I
He
to
sold
be
it.
yeah, to be honest, like it was another real threat to the witches, to the sisters. What are the
Yeah.
witches? A real threat, and
Yeah.
oh yeah, brilliant. I thought it was good
Creepy.
casting.
And the fact that he can't be vanquished unless the spell is read by a ghost is such a great idea.
Yeah, I
And
love that.
it does make you kind of go, how
How
are
are
they
they going
going
to
to do
do
this?
this? Yeah, exactly.
Because
And
the
the
only
way they
time,
do it is brilliant as well.
yeah, well, they kind of take a
Mm,
bit of a leaf out of the Flatliners book, don't they? You know, that
yeah.
film about
Oh
flatlining?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Julia Roberts and
yeah,
Kiefer Sutherland, isn't it? Yeah, I haven't seen that for
exactly.
years.
It's not very, it's pretty bad. But
They did a remake of that, didn't they?
yeah,
And yeah, I think I've seen that,
yeah,
and I don't think it was very
yeah.
good.
But because at this point in the show, we've seen Prue die, but they're the clone Prues, in which Prue is it
Mm,
anyway.
yeah, so
So
we've
we
not had
haven't
to see
seen like
them.
an actual sister die.
Yeah,
So it is a bit of like a conundrum. How is this going to get solved?
yeah. But I think they did it so well, and like,
Yeah,
and even then you think, is this even going to work? Like, because
yeah,
he's that scary whilst all that's happening. Like, just
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
He is determined to get his
Mm,
revenge.
yeah.
He's on a
But
roaring rampage.
I was really intrigued by the other character, the Sharon or whatever we're gonna call her, as well.
Sharon,
Yeah,
all right,
Sharon,
Sharon,
all right.
just hanging out in the corner, floating with a fireball.
Woohoo! Being all fancy pants. But I was really intrigued by her character as well, because she almost felt like when they was in the Alcatraz situation, the jail cell, it almost felt like she was like, you know, when you've got the devil and the angel like on your
Yeah,
shoulder, and she was kind of like taunting him. So I was
yeah,
hoping she'd pop up a few more times, to be honest, throughout the episode, more than what she did, just to say, look, you know, you're going to be with me soon, or you know,
yeah,
whatever, you're going to come to hell, or whatever she was doing.
yeah.
I was kind of intrigued by her, but we didn't get much more, did we?
No, I found her kind of a bit superfluous. I didn't really need her to be
Mm,
in the
yeah,
episode.
they didn't need her, really.
She was basically there just for the ghost to have someone to talk to sort of
Mm,
verbalize what his plan is and all this kind of stuff.
yeah, what was going
But
on?
she didn't really need to be there. And also, I didn't really understand the actor who played Sharon was Brenda Backey, and she was credited as a special guest star. And
Oh,
I'm not really sure, like, if she was famous for something before
mm,
this that meant she had that prestige credit.
yeah,
But it
maybe.
seemed like a bit of a weird thing to have
Mm,
in the show.
yeah, a bit strange.
Yeah, I kind of
Yeah,
wish that we had just had the ghost because he was
yeah,
so creepy.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, because I suppose
yeah.
you didn't really need to vocalize what he was doing. You could probably just, you would
Well, they
have
were
got
solving
that
it
from the
themselves.
visual. Yeah, exactly. You would have got that anyway. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Because he was scary enough and such a presence as it was. You didn't really need
no.
an explanation, a full explanation anyway.
Well, like the Grimlocks, they weren't sort of talking about we're going to get that site to go and get that aura,
No.
and they were just
Yeah,
doing it.
exactly. You knew exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, you could see they were showing you what they were doing.
Yeah, definitely.
Um,
Oh, it's
Matthews
fun.
says the ghost kind of looked like Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker. I wonder if he played him in a film we've seen.
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't seen that. I don't know.
Mm.
Kirsty says that Jeff Kober also plays the person who Willow goes to for magic when she goes into Bad Willow. Yeah, that's so true. He plays two
Oh,
different characters in
yeah.
Buffy.
Oh,
He's the
amazing.
creepy, like, drug dealer
Yeah.
metaphor. Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, Sharon says he also plays Willow's magic dealer. Yeah. Um, Milena says the ghost was more sinister than a lot of demons so far. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. I think as well when it's a ghost as well, like you've upped the ante even more because it's just
Yeah,
more tricky, isn't it?
yeah. Sharon agrees he's proper sinister. Milena wants to put Flatliners on your list,
Oh,
Shelley,
okay.
for a
Yeah,
watch.
we'll have
Yeah.
that.
Sharon says such a good film. Yeah. Well, I've got loads of comments here, guys. Sorry, I'm just trying to scroll through them all.
That's what normally happens to me, and I'm like, I'm
Oh, God.
behind.
I'm chatting too much. Matthew says, I love the 1990 Flatliners. I saw it in the theatre.
Oh, I definitely need a
Um,
rewatch.
Kirsty says, God, did they try to remake it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
They did kind of like a sequel remake, I think.
yeah. It's
Um,
okay.
yeah. Oh, hi, Hayley. Mike's housemate.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, hiya.
Sharon says it's pronounced with a hard ch. Oh, so it's Charon.
Oh, Sharon.
Charon the
Yeah.
Soul Collector.
And Sharon said Charon is the ferryman in the
Sharon knows
underworld.
how to pronounce Charon. Yeah.
But apparently Charon is the ferryman in the underworld. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, got it. I didn't see that comment. Sorry, I missed that. Oh yeah, there we go, Charon. Yeah. Did you want to say anything else about the Demon of the Week?
No, but just that. Yeah, he was strangely sexy in a weird way.
I was waiting for you to say that.
There was something about him.
He's a bit grubby, isn't he?
I do like a bit of grubby. But yeah, there was just there's just something about him. He had me mesmerised every time he was on the screen. So
he was very dedicated.
Yeah.
He knew what he wanted.
Yeah.
Got the job done.
Yeah.
You're starting to see what he's seeing now. Yeah.
Yeah, and he knew how to utilise utensils. I mean, that cake slicer, he was doing some damage
creative.
with that.
He's got a creative imagination.
Yeah.
You know,
never
used the same weapon twice.
Yeah, very unique.
Sanitary.
Oh yeah, and not just any old cake slicer. It looked like the silverware,
like
the expensive stuff. You know, like we have like a cutlery set that's like for special occasions.
Yeah,
We've got one that's like in a box, and it's only brought out like very rarely, but for special occasions, it's like that. He knows how to use the cutlery.
The wedding silver.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I love. Have you seen the promo pictures from this episode where there's a shot of him holding the cake slicer to Prue's throat?
Oh,
yeah, it's a good one.
Oh, I'm gonna check that out.
But they're in the conservatory for some reason, not the kitchen. I don't know.
Oh dear, yeah.
Sharon says we all like a dirty bad boy. It's why rock stars get the girls.
Exactly.
Like, who needs hygiene when you've got a guitar? Matthew says Shelley likes rough trade. Yeah. We all know it.
And cake.
Yeah, cake slices. Yeah.
Oh,
Speedway Chick says love the Alcatraz setting. I was lucky I got to visit a few years back now.
I'd love to visit. Have you ever been, Josh?
Yeah.
You have?
A couple of years ago, yeah.
Oh,
it's creepy.
Is it?
Some of the cells you can sort of go and sit in them, but they're really dark, and you just have this like visceral fear that you're suddenly going to get locked in and never get out again. It's really creepy.
Oh my god, I'd love to go. Oh, I'd love that.
It's great. Yeah.
On the bucket list.
I mean, Trump wants to reopen it as an actual prison, so you never know. Yeah. Should we move on to...
Maybe he might get put in it, but anyway.
Oh, that'd be poetic justice. Yes. Mythology?
Yeah.
Ready for some of that?
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right, so Prue got a bit of a power boost last episode, and now it's Phoebe's turn to get a power boost.
Yeah.
The episode opens with Phoebe seemingly meditating on the table in the hallway, while Piper's attempting to get ready because she's leaving for a convention in Hawaii. And Phoebe succeeds in calling a premonition for the first time.
Yeah.
So she's touching all sorts of different objects, trying to get a premonition, and she manages to summon a premonition of Piper missing her flight. And not only can she see the future, she can also feel it now, because when she has a premonition of a woman being attacked by the ghost dude, she feels the terror of the victim. So did you think that was quite a nice development for Phoebe? Was she like ready for things to change for her?
I did like that as well, and I felt that it felt natural because obviously she's seen Prue in the previous episode accidentally have developed her power. So Phoebe's like, right, this
My
is going to
day.
happen, so I'm going to really practice and really try really hard and try and
Yeah,
work out how to do this. And that took
yeah,
commitment. She's got to
yeah,
have been doing that for a while.
exactly.
Yeah, so I really liked it, and I liked the fact that they're giving them advancements in their powers now.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's
Yeah,
time for the show to start playing
yeah.
around with what they
It
can
didn't
do.
feel out of place at
Yeah,
all, really.
yeah.
It did feel natural.
It's kind of like, I feel like she in some ways has the worst power in the sense of she experiences these things that,
Mm,
the worst moments of people's lives, she experiences them. And like not
yeah,
only does she see them, she now has to feel them as well. It's like a real,
yeah.
like a horror movie kind of ability, I think.
Mm,
Um,
yeah, because that's got to be like overwhelming. It's like it's surprising that they haven't given her anything where it then drains her quite a lot. That's a
yeah,
lot to take on, isn't it, really?
I feel like she needs therapy,
Yeah. Oh, bless
like like
her.
witch therapy. There's
Yeah.
definitely a side hustle in that, like helping witches to deal with their trauma and other people's trauma as well.
Yeah. No, that's
Yeah.
it. But I liked it. I thought it was good.
Yeah, and
Um,
it's like it hints at how her power's going to develop much later in the show as well. I think
yeah.
she doesn't get like she gets a power boost in season 3, but it's a bit stupid.
Mm,
And then she gets a proper power boost in season 6 that
yeah.
very much ties into what's happened in this episode,
Yeah.
which
I
is
love how
cool.
it homes in on like how empathetic she is as well.
Yeah,
Um, and that does come across. She does empathise a lot, and I think
hmm,
that power suits that trait, if that makes
yeah,
sense. Although, yeah, it could be quite overwhelming, as I said, but
yeah,
yeah, I like that.
yeah. On the flip side, this is the first, I think, potentially only episode of Charmed where Piper doesn't freeze anybody or anything.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean, she's not in it long
she's
enough,
not in it much,
really.
but she could have just like done a little bit of a freeze, surely.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
yeah, so the first episode, I think in real life, I think she had to have operation or something, so that's why she wasn't in the episode
yeah,
much. But I love how they made her go to Hawaii or
I
wherever
know,
they
I
went.
know.
I love that.
And it was, yeah, we'll get to the Sister Bond stuff, but it's a fun, even though it was something they clearly had to do, I think they shut down production for 2 weeks because she had to
Yeah.
have major surgery
Mm,
to remove a tumor that luckily was benign.
yeah.
But yeah, even though it's a serious thing that happened outside of the show, I think
Mm,
that they created sort of storytelling gold dust by playing around with the dynamic of what would
yeah.
happen if Prue and Phoebe were just left on their own.
Yeah, yeah, and I
Um,
really like that because sometimes
yeah,
Piper is the one in the middle of them, I guess,
yeah, the
like being
buffer.
being the buffer between them. So yeah, interesting to take her out of it. I
Yeah,
like how they
yeah.
thought of it as well. Like, oh, okay, so she in real life she's got to go through this operation. What could we do? Oh,
Hmm.
let's put them in this situation. Yeah, I like
Yeah, yeah, it's
that.
cool. Um, so the ghost, this part of the mythology, the ghost needs a human body to get off the island,
mm.
but he can't. So can he not get the ghost can't get into the body without the help of the soul collector? Is that what happened?
See, I didn't understand that because if he needed the body, I thought then he was going to encompass the body and that body would be walking around.
Yeah, I thought
But
that
he
as
wasn't.
well.
He was just a ghost. Like when
Yeah,
you see like the knife floating in the air,
yeah,
when he's trying to kill the juror woman and that. So what was? I don't understand what the point was with the body. That confused me a
yeah.
little bit.
I think because there's like a weird gap where you see him get into the body, and then the next time
Mm,
you see him, he's just walking around as a ghost.
yeah.
So you don't see him leaving the body when he gets to the land or any of that stuff, which is quite
Yeah.
confusing.
Yeah, it was a little bit because
Yeah,
yeah, I couldn't understand why he needed the body for, or
yeah.
whether it was just because it was a human soul or something. I'm not
Mm,
sure. Don't think Sharon explained that very well,
no.
or
I
Charon.
was I couldn't tell if I was just distracted by, I mean, she was
No,
very glamorous, wasn't she?
yeah, she was
Super
gorgeous.
glam.
Yeah, but yeah, I didn't understand that. I thought, well, why does he need this? I don't get it.
Yeah, yeah. Um, let's just catch up on some comments here. Uh, Matthew says, I don't know if I want to feel the future. The present is achy enough for me. Oh, yeah. Preach.
Whoop, whoop.
Uh,
Yeah,
Melina says, me too. I'm finding day to day hard enough.
dear.
Sharon says, agree with you both. It's an awful power. Yeah, you can just feel like you would feel it in your
Yeah,
body. It'd be awful.
I don't think
Um,
I could have that power because
yeah,
I feel like I do feel that I am quite empathetic, and I just feel like it would overwhelm me, and I would
same.
just be like an
I'm already a
emotional
nervous
wreck all
wreck,
the time.
Shelley. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I would just be like, no, I couldn't cope with it.
Yeah.
It would be like the worst power for me to have.
Yeah. Matthew says, is that operation the one where Shannon Doherty said Alyssa Milano kept her from seeing Holly in recovery and that's where the cast friction started?
Oh, is it?
Potentially, but I think Holly Marie Combs talked about this on the episode of
Mm.
House of Halliwell, and she talked about how amazingly loving and supportive everybody was, and how
Oh,
that really quite stressful, worrying period
mm.
really brought the three of them together. So
Oh,
I do not
it
know.
mustn't have been then.
Yeah.
Be later on.
Um, Milena said, I think Piper is the glue, so her not being there was really interesting. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, definitely.
Sharon says maybe he needs to be in someone, oh, Sharon, who can leave,
Oh,
but they need to without their soul. Right, so he had to get into a dead body to get off the island,
but he
I
was already
think.
dead.
Yeah,
I feel like that meme, where the guy's like brain and you see all like the MC
yeah,
squared thing. That's
yeah.
how my brain is at the
Yeah.
moment. I'm like,
Didn't quite make sense. Um, Matthew says Sharon looked like Stevie Nicks floating in the background of the
oh
scenes. Yeah, she really did,
yeah,
just like
yeah, she was gorgeous. Yeah, that
Rihanna.
little fire.
Yeah. Speedway Chick says, I already absorb other people's energy, so might as well put it to good use.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
true.
And Speedway Chick says, yeah, he needed a vessel. Right, okay, getting it. Um, the one last part of mythology is this sudden sort of conspiracy angle to do with internal affairs and Andy and the cops,
Mm,
the San Francisco PD and all that stuff.
yeah,
Um, so when Andy goes to like a police archive to check something out,
the evidence, wasn't it? I think.
yeah,
Mm,
the cop in there picks up the phone and says, you told to call me if Trudeau showed, he just left. So
mm.
he's called it
What
into
a
the affairs.
snitch!
What a nasty little snitch.
No,
We didn't like him.
no.
So then Morris finds out about this because he talks with the internal affairs officer who is called Inspector Rodriguez.
Yeah,
And Morris tips off Andy. Once again, they're standing very close
very
together.
close, whispering like,
He wants him to watch your back.
"Oh dear."
Um,
Morris is so hot. I underestimated him.
I know, he's just suddenly coming to his own and working out. And then Andy tries to remove his creepy file. Do you remember that? When that
The
episode ended
creepy
with his creepy
file,
file?
and we was all like, "Oh, that
He's
was a bit of
rocking
an
in his
ominous
chair.
ending with his little creepy
Yeah.
file." Yeah,
So big tick in continuity there.
yeah.
But as he's trying to remove it from the station, the internal affairs do actually corner him and shove him in a room to interrogate him. So firstly, Inspector Rodriguez is played by Carlos Gomez, who might be more familiar to you as the empty vase guy from Friends.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You're like an empty vase.
Yeah, of course.
And he's like,
Oh,
it's about, not about you, it's about women. And she's like,
yeah.
okay, it is about all women. Well, all American women.
Oh, how could I forget
Such a
that? Of
great
course it
episode.
is. Oh, I love
Yeah,
that. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't realise that when I was watching it because that's all I would have pictured. I
yeah.
didn't take him seriously then.
The empty face.
Oh, yeah, nice spot. That's good.
Did you think he was quite intimidating in this episode?
No,
Oh, really?
I don't know. I just found a little bit, I guess, especially when like Andy's coming down the stairs and like obviously he's on the phone. He's like puts the phone down. They're like basically, you've got to come with me, kind of thing. We need to talk and that. I suppose at that point, yes, but before that, I was just a bit like, a little
Yeah.
bit like I would have liked to have seen a bit of the interrogation with Morris just to give it a little
Oh,
bit more
yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
How about you?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah, when he first showed up, I was like, who's this guy?
Mm,
And then in the interrogation, I thought he was quite scary.
yeah.
Because again, it's the real world repercussions of something that nobody would ever accept in the real
Mm,
world. You know, all this freaky stuff that's been going
yeah.
on.
Yeah.
And
In that
Andy could be
interrogation
in,
room, I guess. Yeah.
yeah, Andy could be in real trouble.
Yeah.
And
And to
also Prue
say,
by extension.
yeah, and I have to say, like I said in the previous episode, I felt for Andy after like
Hmm.
having a couple of episodes where I'm like, Andy, pipe down. Like in this episode, I was like, oh my gosh, it's because he's in real danger, like
Yeah.
real trouble, and you really do feel it.
And he's kind of out of his depth because
Mm.
he can't tell them on Prue, can't tell Prue on them. What? Yeah, is that right? Bad grammar anyway. Um, he can't expose Prue because they would never
Mm.
believe it, or would
Mm.
they? Are they like the X-Files? We don't know.
Well, yeah, he actually, thinking about it, he did give me a bit of a vibe of like that he wasn't, you know, fully human, I guess. So
Interesting.
even though I was a bit like, yeah, it's not that intimidating, he kind of reminded me, what was that episode at the beginning, that I've got you under my skin kind of vibe about
Right.
him. So he did
Call
give
me
off that.
Javna.
Yeah, Shavna. But I think it was that episode anyway. But yeah, like that kind of vibe. You did.
All those teeth, didn't he? Javna.
So good, Shavna.
The
But
rock
yeah,
music.
yeah.
So good. Um, shall we move on to the sister bond?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do it.
awesome. Um, so this episode is very much about Phoebe and Prue. As we've said, Piper is not in the picture because she's a bloody
No,
Javna.
bloody Shavna.
Javna. Phoebe feels like the jobless sister who gets dumped with all the
Oh.
chores. And Piper, as she's leaving the house, says, I just realised the two of you haven't really been alone together. So it feels
She's
like
worried.
Phoebe is already kind of primed to be annoyed because of
Yeah.
being handed all the chores and stuff because she hasn't got a
Yeah.
job. But Phoebe does tell Piper that she doesn't need a buffer anymore. So just go on your holiday, go on your work trip, and it'll be absolutely fine. But then Phoebe does immediately go off to Alcatraz.
Yeah.
Not only does she not do any of the chores, she screws up the list and throws it away. No wonder Prue's pissed off.
She's like, I don't need to do any of that, even like after Alcatraz.
Yeah, she's like, nah, got bigger
But
fish
so
to
in line
fry.
with Phoebe, though. So in line.
Yeah, I know, poor Phoebe. So Prue's pissed off when she finds out. And Phoebe says that she didn't tell Prue the truth because she wanted to save herself the drama of Prue going ballistic. And
Valid.
yeah. And she says that Prue is just mad because she thinks Phoebe is slacking off. And she says, I get no credit for all that I do around here. It's just assumed that I'll do it.
Mm.
So did you feel like we've seen that over the course of the season, that Phoebe has been dumped with stuff, or is it?
I don't think we've seen her be dumped with stuff, have we? Like, obviously, we've seen her get through a lot of jobs.
Yes.
um, and but then on the other hand, sometimes it's not her fault that she loses the jobs.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
circumstance. So it's not
She
like she
did get a
hasn't
string of jobs
tried.
where they were basically tied to magical mysteries,
Yeah,
which is
that's
just really
it.
bad luck.
So really, it's not her fault. But no, I don't think we've seen that. If anything, we've seen Leo do more handiwork
Yes.
than
Yeah,
Phoebe.
exactly. We've
Yeah.
seen Phoebe like learning how to do martial arts and stuff.
Yeah, we've seen her do like recreational things like to
Yeah, she
better
does know
herself,
that.
but I
Yeah.
haven't really seen her doing like all the chores and running around for the sisters.
Yeah. It's definitely like a one episode deal.
Yeah.
But I do think that it's sort of, even though it's a bit superficial, I think it does give them a chance to really sort of like address their relationship. You know, at the
Mm.
very beginning of season one, they haven't seen each other, they haven't talked to each other. Prue has got this massive grudge against Phoebe because she thought she cheated on her cheated with her fiance.
Yeah, that was it.
Um, so it's kind of nice to just touch upon that again
Mm.
20 episodes later.
Yeah, just a little nod to it, a little reminder.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
just kind of see how things have changed.
yeah. And I think you do see how much things have changed. So initially you kind of see that little conflict rearing its head, but
Yeah,
it doesn't blow up like it would have done before. So it just show how they've grown. And I like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and like they kind of have a bit of a spat, but it's not like it gets dragged across the entire episode.
No, they
They
know how
have
to
quite a
handle it better now,
right.
maybe. Yeah.
They sort of discuss it as
Yeah.
adults on
Yes.
like a level playing field.
Yeah, that's it. So
Yeah,
I liked that. And although it was kind of an obviously unexpected that Holly would need to go off for operation, I think it worked well in their favour.
yeah,
It just showed how much they'd grown and how
yeah,
much they then had to work together to obviously defeat what was going on. I loved
yeah.
it. I thought it was
And
brilliant.
they hug it out at the end.
Oh, it's so
Yeah,
sweet. I
like
loved it.
Phoebe admits that she wants to get a real job, and Prue
Mm,
reassures her that the right thing will come along at the right time.
yeah,
And they like make
yeah,
up and have a hug, and it's all fine.
yeah. That's
So
it. That's what you need. That's what you want in
yeah,
life. Yeah.
you just want a hug and a make up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
Um, cool. Are there any other sister bond things that you wanted to talk about?
Just the thing at the end where obviously, again, Prue's made another potion, which
Yeah.
I loved. I thought, and this was a red one this time, ready
Yeah.
for danger. And obviously, the potion was obviously she could die for 4 minutes, couldn't she?
Yeah.
And
You've only
then
got 4 minutes
obviously,
to save the world.
yeah, 4 minutes to save the world. Or is that a song? I think
It's
it is.
Madonna.
That's it. I knew it rang a bell. So I kind of like that aspect of that. She has to rely on the fact, obviously they toss a coin for it, but she has to rely on the fact that Phoebe will bring her back to life. And that's a
Yeah.
whole element of trust
Yep.
in Phoebe to do it. And even Phoebe goes, "Oh, I'm really nervous about it. Like, what happens if I can't do
Don't
it?"
be nervous, Phoebe. You've got to bring me
Yeah.
back to life.
But then obviously she gets knocked out and whatnot. So she doesn't. I feel sad that she didn't get that opportunity to do that for her sister. It got taken away
Yeah.
from her. Because I think it would have made their bond even stronger in that moment, if
That's
that
so
makes sense.
true.
Yeah.
I kind of liked the escalating tension and
Yeah.
the obstacles being placed in there. And Prue is like, she's like risen out of her body, just like
Yeah. It
floating
looked
there.
so cool. It was a
It
good
was,
effect.
yeah, it was really creepy.
Yeah.
But I loved that they kind of went, yeah, that's scary, but then Phoebe's knocked out, so what's going to happen? And
Yes,
then
what's going to
Andy,
happen?
Andy comes in the front door, but he's like really slow. He's like
Hello.
like a proper movie cop. But I do agree that I kind of wish that Phoebe had
I wish
had
he'd
that.
got that opportunity.
Yeah, and
Because I think it
for
just would
Prue
have
to be like,
cemented them so much more. Even though by the end they did cement it in a kind of way, but I just feel like she got robbed of that opportunity there.
yeah, I wanted
Oh,
her to be like, thanks, sis.
yeah,
You
that's it.
know?
But then on the other hand, I found it really interesting though that um, maybe one of the reasons for doing that was to imply, but then obviously not do anything with it, that Andy might have medium powers.
Oh yeah, because he hears her.
Yeah, because he hears Prue. So it's like,
Yeah.
is that a connection just because he's got such a strong connection with Prue? Or has he actually got some type of medium powers that they
Mm,
could have, maybe they were thinking of exploring,
yeah.
maybe in
Yeah.
later on, if, well, I don't want to
Because
spoil
I don't think
anything.
that's ever. I'd be interested to see if it is addressed in the final two episodes before he leaves the show.
Yeah, or whether it was just something they put in as a thought and then never did anything with it.
Yeah. It would have been interesting.
Yeah,
I wonder
like
if
after
the.
all this time, and he had medium powers, he could talk to his priest again then.
Yeah. Hey, family priest.
His
Sorry about that guy
family
that with the
priest.
weird ears that killed you. And you bring that spider back to life as well.
Oh
Um,
dear.
yeah, Milena says that Phoebe is the magical core to the sisters. That's
Yeah,
nice. Because she's the one who's always been really enthusiastic about
yeah,
the second she found the Book of Shadows, she was like, right, I'm going to be a witch.
yeah. She was
Come on, girls.
excited. That's
Yeah.
why it's in character for her to try and hone the extra power and learn
Yeah.
it. It takes
She's
some
actively
effort.
trying to develop her witch skills.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Matthew says that the potion looked like a cosmopolitan.
Oh, yummy.
It did look pretty tasty.
Yeah.
Speedway Chick says, Andy to save the day again.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Ugh,
Phoebe got robbed there. She should
yeah.
have been the one.
Speedway Chick also says, I was sad Andy said that he couldn't be with Prue. All right, we're going to come to that.
Yeah.
So, should we move on to Love is Pain?
Yeah. Because
All right.
love really was pain in this one.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
So, the big thing that happens in the big drama of Andy and Prue is that Andy finds out that Prue cast a truth spell on him last year and is
Yeah.
outraged. Do you want to see the
Yeah.
truth spell? Just as like a little, I found it in the book.
Yeah.
So.
Did you find it? Oh,
Pretty
cool.
cool, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, look at the little graphic as
Yeah,
extra as well. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah.
yeah. There you go, truth spell.
Yeah.
Um,
That
uh,
person clearly telling the truth in that graphic. Like, ah! It's all
I
coming
couldn't do nothing.
out.
Yeah, yeah. Um, so Andy's outraged that Prue only gave him a minute to digest the information that she was a witch, which kind of isn't entirely true. She
No.
did give him, I'm going to say, a day,
Yeah.
and then she kind of put him on the spot just before the clock ticked
Yeah.
and
So you
said,
had
"Look,
24 hours, really.
totally, yeah."
Ish.
So, but Andy can't remember that, so he's not gaslighting her. I think Prue is kind of gaslight. Prue's misremembering, I guess, for dramatic reasons.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
He's very
so
angry, but not as angry as his family priest.
not as angry as Foundries, yeah. Um, so did you like that we had that sort of callback to that was episode 8, so that was a
Was
long time
it?
ago,
Wow.
and
Yeah.
we're now in episode 20. So did you
Yeah.
like that we got to have sort of a sequel, I guess, to the
Mm.
Truth Spell episode?
Yeah, I really liked it, and I think it worked with the episode as well. And I think it needed to happen. He did need to know that, so it didn't
Yeah,
feel out of place for her to tell him that.
Yeah.
And his reaction was valid, to be honest. Like, you'd be like annoyed, like you'd be like, "What?"
Yeah, it's like you basically erased a full day from my memory.
Yeah,
That is
exactly.
messed up.
Yeah, I mean, that happens to me quite often nowadays, but
Couple of drinks.
yeah, that's it. I'm like, did that happen? But
I go
yeah,
to work and people say, "How was your weekend?" And I'm like,
no,
I've got nothing,
can't
literally
remember.
nothing. Yeah.
Was there even a weekend?
Yeah.
But now we can just say, oh, it must have been a truth spell, and
Yeah.
that's it. But
Another one.
another one. But yeah, no, I think it needed to happen, and I'm glad, knowing what happens. Like, I am glad that he did get to find that out.
Yeah.
Kind of way.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Sharon says Andy annoys me. Prue's too good for him. Can't handle a bit of magic.
I
Um,
also saw Sharon said, "Is that a nun candle?"
oh,
The picture in the book.
oh,
Is it a
possibly. I
nun
don't know what a nun
candle?
candle is.
I was just looking at the face.
Oh.
It's how it looks like. Oh dear.
um, so let's go back up. Speedway Chick says, I was sad Andy said that he couldn't be with Prue because he wants a life away from demons. Yeah.
Yeah.
But doesn't he realize they are around him whenever he is with Prue or not?
Yeah, that's true. So wouldn't he
Yeah.
feel safer with Pro? But then at
Yeah.
least he had the opportunity to come to that conclusion on his own without any spells or any time
Yeah.
limit.
Look, if Andy wants to have a really boring life, he's welcome to it, you know?
Oh, maybe it'll be with Morris though.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. He keeps it spicy in the bedroom, but elsewhere it's just really, really boring.
He gets his sticky hair gel
No,
everywhere.
no.
It's like sand.
It's not
Goes
Cameron Diaz.
in places you never knew.
Oh
Oh,
no.
God.
I'm just imagining Morris as like a hair gel dispenser now, which is
Just sticks his head under it like. Oh dear.
Matthew says, I think he's crazy for wanting to come home to screaming kids. Yeah.
Mm.
And he also says, it wasn't painful for me. I don't care what Andy's been through. I don't like him. Or his hair gel because of his hair gel. Fine. Yeah, I
Oh
get it.
no,
I
I
get
felt
it.
really sorry for him in this episode.
Yeah. Milena says that spell was without his consent. Exactly. I can see why he
Yeah.
reacted that way. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Totally.
exactly. Yeah. And
Um,
again, opening up the discussions about consent and things
yeah,
like that, which,
yeah.
is a good conversation to have.
Don't cast a spell on me.
Yeah.
Especially one that I can't remember. It was a bit like in Buffy when Tyra wipes Willow's memory.
Mm,
Tabula rasa, yeah.
yeah. And he does do a good job of, he does look like he feels overwhelmed by all the information
True.
as well.
He needs some time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like he's one of those guys who's just like, oh, I don't know, there's just so much baggage. I just want to have an
Yeah.
easy life. But he'll realise that he wants that baggage.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially when
Yeah.
it's Prue's.
He loves Sarila.
I did think it was interesting watching this one after what happened with the journalist in the previous episode, because you get this creeping sense that anyone who finds out about the sisters' powers is kind of destined to not be alive for much longer.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah.
that just slightly hangs over all of this, I think. Maybe intentionally, maybe unintentionally, maybe because I
Yeah.
know what's going to
Just
happen.
like looming there in the background.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So by him saying, yeah, so therefore by him saying, look, I don't want anything to do with this kind of life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes it
Protecting himself.
makes it even worse, doesn't it? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. But he is a gentleman, and he does kind of come to Prue's rescue at work because... Oh, should we go on to work here? I mean, it's not very interesting,
Yeah.
but Prue has her job hanging by a thread because of all the demon hunting time off she's had.
Yeah, and
Claire's
Claire's
pissed
back.
off. Yeah, Claire is sick of the endless family emergencies and unexplained absences, especially because they have to make a big impression on these buyers who want to take over Bucklands. And Prue in particular needs to make a good impression if she wants to keep her job. And big surprise, things keep interrupting. Prue keeps getting pulled away from the job, yada, yada, yada. And in the end, Andy comes in and sort of helps her out by saying, I'm the police, and she's been helping with a really secret, not at all made up investigation
I love
involving
that. That was
antiques
hot.
and stuff. Yeah.
That was hot. It was.
See, Andy doesn't want a boring life. Andy wants to be able to come in
Yeah.
with his badge and be badass, just like Prue. He's just
Exactly.
scared that she's going to be more badass than him.
Yeah. But no, I liked that scene. I
Yeah.
did. I thought, yeah, go Andy, because he does love her. He
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
I can't
Oh,
believe we're all
Andy.
going, like, I can't believe that we're both going, oh, Andy, Andy. And then in the previous chapter, we're like, bloody Andy.
Such a
Who does he think
spate.
he is?
Yeah.
Oh, dear. How
But
the
he's been
tables
through
have
so
turned.
much. And I think now we're kind of seeing the true Andy, because there's only so much you can do when the person that you really care for is blatantly
Yeah.
lying to you, and they
Well,
keep turning
yeah.
up at crime scenes with really messed up things going on.
Yeah.
So you can understand his frustration. I'm not endorsing it or condoning it,
No.
but you can kind of understand why he has been in a bit of a headspin.
Yeah.
And I think that when he knows, he wants to talk to her about it, he wants to be around, he's not running for the hills, he's helping her,
Yeah.
trying to understand. So I think he's a good guy in the end.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
do.
Oh, can't hear you.
Sorry, my
Oh,
battery thing came up
oh
saying I got
no.
10% battery.
Yeah, my battery is looking pretty low, so
Yeah.
we might have to speed through the final bits.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
keep an eye on it. If it goes, then
All right.
I don't know. I'm on like 9% now, so.
Oh, cool. Okay. Did you see any signs of the times?
I didn't in this one. Oh God, it's going
No.
down really quick, you
Oh
know.
boy.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
If it cuts off, I'll come back on. I'll just swap
All right.
devices.
Okay.
I didn't know. I didn't spot any sign of the times on this one.
Yeah, I didn't either.
No,
Yeah.
nothing.
It was just so bang up to date.
I was too distracted by Andy's hair gel.
Yeah, understandable. Have you got any charming dialogue?
Yeah, so I had obviously the Buffy the Vampire Slayer one. Do you want to go into that one?
You go for it.
Oh, so Prue goes, "Oh, I hate cemeteries at night," and Phoebe goes, "I hate cemeteries at day." And they hear like a noise, and she says, "What was that?" And Prue says, "Oh, probably a zombie or a vampire." And then says, "Great, where's Buffy when we need her?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thursday night, CW.
I love that. I thought it
Yeah.
was such a good little. I was like, "Yeah, Buffy."
Yeah, because Shannon was buds with Sarah Michelle Gellar, wasn't she?
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, good
Oh.
friends. Yeah.
And then obviously I've got Welcome to Our Little Shop of Horrors.
Yes.
That Prue says to Andy.
Andy can touch the book, which must mean he's a good guy.
Oh yeah, I didn't pick that up actually.
The book didn't reject him.
Yeah, that's true. And then also as well, I think I've got a piece of dialogue where they missed an opportunity. So when Phoebe says, "Prue, if we've learned anything by now, there aren't any coincidences." But why didn't she say coinkydink?
I thought the exact same thing.
Missed opportunity
Phoebe,
there.
that is your word.
Yeah.
That's our word now.
It's our word.
Coinkydink.
Oh,
that'll be next year's birthday present. Little coinkydink.
Oh, did you have any?
I had Phoebe saying, "I'm not even married and I'm already a housewife."
Oh, yeah.
Actually, lots of Phoebe quotes.
Mm.
Prue saying, "I cannot believe you lied to me, and I cannot believe I had to hear about it from a ghost."
Yeah, that's such a good one.
Phoebe at the end of the episode saying, "What happened? Is the ghost toast?"
Oh, the ghost toast. Oh, that's such a good line.
I
I
would,
love
I
that.
would eat ghost toast.
Yeah, I would.
That would get me out of bed.
Yum, yum.
Um, Andy says, "I'm just getting used to the idea of demons and witches. I don't know if I'm ready for ghosts." And
Yeah,
Phoebe says, "You ain't seen nothing yet.
and she's right.
We've got
She's only
19
being
episodes.
honest.
I'm going to fill you in on what really happened the past year."
Oh dear. I
All
saw
right.
um,
Oh,
I saw Speedway Chick when we was talking about Andy say, why are men scared of strong, independent women with the right
yeah.
eyes? Yeah, that's
Hmm.
classic case of the Andy situation there.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
the women are independent.
Sharon said Andy wants to be a hero. Yeah,
He
definitely.
does. Well, he's a cop. All cops want to be heroes. Ugh. Who is your sister of the week?
Again, I found this one. Obviously, Piper's out of the way, but I found
My
I
favourite
found
was five.
I found it really, really hard to pick again between Prue and Phoebe, but I'm gonna go with Phoebe because I feel
Ah,
like that it showed that she had grown from the first episode in this one, and
totally.
yeah, and it was just nice to see that their relationship had grown as well. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Phoebe, and she was
Yeah.
robbed of that opportunity by getting
Yeah.
knocked out by the ghost.
Exactly. Yeah. I think I'll
And she
say
went to
Phoebe.
Alcatraz and lied about it as
Yeah.
well.
I think based on the number of quotes by Phoebe that I put down as charming dialogue, I think Phoebe was my favourite this episode.
Yeah,
She had the
yeah,
best lines. I always love an underdog, and she completely felt like the underdog in this episode.
yeah, definitely.
So yeah, Phoebe, sister of
Yeah,
the week.
yeah, Phoebe,
Yeah.
definitely.
Sharon says Phoebe just, but I loved them both in this.
Yeah,
Melina said the combination of Prue and Phoebe. Speedway
yeah,
chick Prue definitely for me. Cool.
yeah. It's a hard decision on both of
Yeah.
these episodes, definitely.
Stargazer, still a tie between Phoebe and Prue. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're both
yeah.
awesome. Um, how many brooms out of five?
See, again, I'm torn on this because, oh, oh I'm gonna go with a five,
Holy moly!
because I feel like it's a strong episode, and I'm surprising myself here because I didn't think I'd say five, but but like now we spoke about it, like it is an episode that does lead very well. It stands on its own 2 feet, but does lead very well into the next 2 episodes, if I remember
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
So I think yeah, a five, because I love the ghosts as well. I thought the whole ghost element was brilliant.
yeah. I I think I'm like maybe a 3.5.
Oh, okay, we're really different on this.
Yeah. I think I
That's unusual for us. We're normally around the same.
yeah. I think I liked a lot of it, but I just found Charon so unnecessary and redundant
Yeah, I think I
that
forgot about her. I think it was just about the ghost.
yeah, it just slightly soured it for me. And also I think that it sets a standard that's actually quite annoying, which is a sister dying in
Yeah.
the episode. I feel like, yeah, this is kind of the first time they did it, but they end
Mm.
up doing it so much over the years that it got quite annoying
Oh, okay. Yeah,
and it lost a
yeah,
lot of its impact.
yeah.
So for
Oh,
me, retrospectively, I feel like it's a 3.5. Yeah.
yeah.
And
Okay.
I just never really loved it when it first aired, I don't think.
Hmm.
I think I just found it a bit meh.
A bit meh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
Um,
did like it.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. 3.5 isn't bad.
No, that's not bad.
I'm going to see if I can quickly read out the
Oh
reviews
yeah. Oh yes.
from. Oh, I've just
With
dropped a load of
our
things
little
into.
friend.
From, yeah, the whatever magazine it was. I think it was Expose magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Expose. So, Blindsided, it's called in the mag.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Episode 19, Blindsided. 3
Yeah.
stars.
Oh.
I'll skip the plot bit. Yet more coincidence. What? Yet more coincidentitis. I think that's a made-up word.
It sounds like something I would say.
Yeah. A character so odious he's got to die. That's what I said. And oh my god, I've just ripped off this review. And villains who look exactly like Uncle Fester. This review must have been sitting in the back of my head from being a teenager. Make for a stretched, tedious little story, saved only by some neat details, the reporter videoing Piper's freeze time, and some truly grisly effects.
Oh, okay.
So, bit harsh.
Yeah, but not as bad as some.
Yeah.
Like you said before, yeah.
Yeah, still kind of liked it. And then The Power of Two. 2 stars out of 5. Soz. After appearing in other weird show, The X-Files, Bacardi adverts, and Buffy, Jeff Kober turns up as the ghost of a serial killer escaping from Alcatraz, blah, blah, blah. The only episode to name-check Buffy, it's back to the serial killer Fang, and the only notable thing is the beginning of the internal affairs arc that will end the season. Oh, and Prue dies yet again. It's like she's going for some sort of record.
Oh,
That stung a bit, that did.
That did sting a little bit, especially because I gave it 5 Prue.
I know.
Oh dear.
Oh, dear. Well, you can't please everyone, can you?
No, definitely not.
Oh wow. So that's episodes 19 and 20.
Wow,
of season
I can't believe it. Yeah.
We've got the next 2 of the last 2 episodes of season 1. I can't
Oh my
believe it.
gosh, we're there.
It's crazy. And
No,
they're both
crazy.
I think they're both pretty darn good ones as well.
Oh, I can't wait.
So,
I'm excited.
Yeah. So that's in November, and then in December I think we're going to do a bit of like a wrap up.
We'll do like a little wrap up or see what we can come up with.
Awesome.
Definitely.
Cool.
I can't wait.
Oh, thanks, Shelley. Thanks everyone who's been chatting with us.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks everyone. And
have an amazing birthday.
Oh, thank you. I think this has been the longest chat we've done.
It has.
Well, yeah, but it's so good. I love doing it every month.
Yeah.
I always look forward to it.
We had so much to cover in episode 19. It was like
they were
a
both
big episode.
they were both really strong episodes. So
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. Well, thanks everyone.
Dear.
Thanks, Shelley.
Thanks everyone. Thanks, Jessie.
See you soon. What are we doing next week on Saturday? No?
Saturday is our 90s party.
Yes.
With Susan Dennard.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop. So we're going to be chatting all things 90s. And then movie
Sunday
chat on Sunday.
film chat.
Yeah. So we're doing that early this month because Emma's going on her Holly Bobs. So
Awesome.
New Nightmare. Can't wait to rewatch that. Yay!
I love it. Oh my god. Yeah. Awesome. See you soon.
Oh, thanks for my present.
Pleasure. I hope you like it.
I think I'm going to go put it on my bedside table. Yeah.
Night night, Leo. Night night.
I know, that's what I'm going to do every night now. That's it. I'm going to be like, ding dong, Leo. Night night. All right, see you later.
Bye bye.
Bye.
See ya.